Happy Tuesday. We're back with Breakfast with Binge. What it is, kids, and welcome back to Binge-worthy Gaming. We get all that binge that right amount of cringe. We're playing some Final Fantasy XVI. Now, there's many reasons why I want to play Final Fantasy XVI. One, because I love Final Fantasy. For two, I picked up a new game, and this is Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core Reunion. And yeah, we want to play this prior to the sequel to the Final Fantasy VII Remake. I think it's Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. There's a lot of re's. Final Fantasy VII Reunion, Rebirth, Remake. But yeah, so I picked that up. We do want to play that one here. Bunger! Hey, what's up, Andre? But first, we got to get through a Final Fantasy before we jump into another Final Fantasy. All the Final Fantasy games, exactly. I get like some small rules in the channel. One is not to start a new series in like a certain franchise until the previous one's done. And that's pretty much the only thing on the channel that's kind of been holding true. So let's try to stick to that. Morning! Hey, what's up, Normandy? We got Normandy, Taisha 1, and Andre. So let's go down here. Let's get the story going. I'm pretty sure... I guess we could try to take on that dragon again, but I don't think I'm quite ready for that dragon yet. Just based on how that last battle went. If you guys remember, you remember. We took on a big old giant dragon. I'm going to Final Fantasy Tactics and Final Fantasy VIII for Final Fantasy playthrough. Nice. I'd love to stick around, but school goes crazy. Yeah, they're not a big fan of binge in class, right? Trying to grind up this damn Ninkata. Ninkata shouldn't be hard to grind up. I feel like it's an easy evolution. Can't install this update. Free up some space and console storage. Fuck you, Tom Clancy's Division 2. You're not screwing me up again for Thursday. And why is there another update? I just updated 78 gigs. I'm calling shenanigans. Dude, what else can I delete? I deleted Overwatch. I deleted Fortnite. I deleted fucking Elden Ring.
All right, Clive.
Division 2 might be a problem. Anyways, I gotta go. Andre, have a fantastic day at school, man. Learn some shit for us, man. Be the smart one in the group.
Can we catch them?
The Ainayar's
You
one of
remember
the
what the
largest,
plan is for
fastest
tonight?
vessels ever
Also,
built. And it won't
same
help she has the wind
time.
at her back. Any
Yeah,
other ship would
8-ish,
be hard
something like
pressed
that.
to keep pace with her, let alone reel her in.
You said
Oh,
game plan for tonight
this
is
isn't
to
any
do
other
it in
ship.
my world, I believe, right?
This is the Enterprise!
The Enterprise!
And the world's never seen anything like my dad's engine.
Call me Captain James T. Kirk. I think Norm's the only other, like,
Clive,
Trekkie. He's more a Trekkie than me.
what do you know of Barnabas Thumb?
I know
Only what
Trek
the
a little
bards
bit.
sing.
Little bit.
That he sailed to Ash from southern lands. That it was his mastery of the blade which won him the throne.
Yeah, apparently Ninkata has a steep
his
EXP
sword,
curve, and at low levels,
Odin's
it has
sword,
scratch.
can sever the very threads of creation.
How are you treating the dual
Don't
evolutions,
lose any
though?
sleep over a last tilt. We'll do
Your
what
world
we
will
must to
unlock 2
survive.
areas, and then we explore the different areas in each episode. Alright.
The light. I thought this
But I
pool was
just
meant to be hidden.
got a little tense from saying that's good enough. That's pretty good. We haven't talked about it.
Mid! Company!
I think where he is like the exception to the rule,
But hurry!
and it's not like it happens to a bunch of different guys, I'd say you allow the other evolution as well. Would it be a what does he go to? He goes into like a Ninjask and then a Shedinja. Would the Shedinja be
Everyone with me?
a random evolution? If things go well, it should stop the bogging down of the stream. Alright. We shall see. We got a big battle here coming up. Gotta pay attention. We got Gav. Oh yeah, these guys are all Ashik. Sound like zombies. No random. Okay.
Here they come.
You may as well allow him, but you probably won't use him. The Wonder Guard might make it. I just don't know how it would work with the Soul Link. Oh yeah, that's right. The Soul Link portion of it might make it a no-no.
Mid needs every moment we can give her.
Behind me, Lord Rosfield. I'll take care of these fuckers.
I'm not using the other one yet because I'm certain these guys are going to like spawn more bad guys. Blup. They do sound like zombies though.
thought you said that ship was
See? New enemies. I knew it. So now we can do it.
old?
Boom. Kaboom! I did some brainstorming to try to make it more viewer friendly. Oh, dude! Did we ever upgrade that? That's crazy! More of them. I couldn't dodge it while he was like mid-throw.
Nice try.
Oh, God, I couldn't dodge it at all! That sucked. That's the goal, Taishuan, is always make the streams more viewer friendly, right? That's always the objective. It's a pretty good move, man. That one's not. Oh wait, that's how it works. If I shoot him with magic, those things shoot magic. That's how it works. I remember actually reading that. So it actually is pretty good. It's like really good chip damage. Nice. Okay. I love how this has got like a nice visual upgrade as well. Boom! Dude, that's fucking wild. We got him. That wasn't bad at all. So not only does it hit harder, I don't even know if it's mastered yet. It has like a secondary, like visually it looks different. Let's put it that way. That's good. Things all go well on Friday. Dark Souls 1 will be beaten, or very close to it. Nice, man. Nice.
That was easy enough.
So I've got, aside from the collabs, I've got 3 main series is what we're kind of working on the channel. We get the Hollow Knight series, we've got Final Fantasy 16, and then we got Monster Card that I've been kind of slacking on, but the plan is to do that one tomorrow. So, and then we get the 2 collabs. There's currently 0 Pokemon content on the channel, which I am working on fixing.
But I thought he was.
Is he Ashik as well?
Confounded. Then it is as I feared. Sleipnir is no man, but a creation of Odin.
Ah. Oh, what the fuck? Gotta do some recording. Lurk mode engaged. Enjoy your recording, dude. Hey, by the way, you should use some more Tom McDonald reactions. I just watched yours today, and it looks like you have all kinds of interaction, man, like 100+ comments. That might be a good avenue to go. You might not like the content. Some of his songs are actually pretty decent, but I'm just saying the engagement's there. It might make sense. 1,000 views. Golden Sun is the main one, and the Shroud is the other one. When I get Golden Sun done, I'll go back to Sekiro. Nice, man. The only problem with you doing Enshrouded is I was already kind of watching Lucky play Enshrouded, so it's like 60 dislikes. That's bound to happen, man. That's bound to happen. It's a controversial video, and you have a controversial take on it for the people that are the fan bases for it. That is what it is, man. That's 60 people that's still engaged. Remember that.
Have care, my friends. 'Tis not blood that runs through a Megan's veins. These foes will not fall easily.
But they will fall.
Like oaks before a woodman's axe. Good thing I brought one! How long are we meant to keep this up?
As long as it takes.
Almost there. Tough to say, I don't think my take is the controversial one. For the fan base, it really is, though. But you're right. What they're talking about is much more controversial. But when you're, you know, the left wing watching a right winger's video, you've got the controversial take.
Should we make for the ship?
Not yet. Wait for my signal.
Do these guys just keep respawning? It's probably gonna make for a good experience. That's pretty good. What? When it works. Shit.
In your own time, Clive.
It's 16 players game, so yeah, lots of teaming up happening. Me and Lucky's team up. Shit, I think was awesome. That's dope. Honestly, don't like the visual look of it, if I'm being honest. Your character running around is like kind of short and stumpy. It looks like I'm running around or something. I don't like it. Dude, I did that a lot in football. Just fucking boop. We should have got some experience for that, dude. That was a lot of dudes. Or maybe we're not quite done yet. Yeet! There you go. Oh, the tuck and roll. That's how I would make that jump. That would be me getting up to like, oh, Jesus. Hurt my back. But people like Binge, so lots will want to watch. And play, lol. People like Binge? Oh, dude, you're gonna miss. You should have missed. Ain't no way! White boy can't jump like that. Trust me. Enterprise escaped! That actually was pretty good experience, so I was right about that.
Now, mate!
I don't understand the purpose of us having a ship of any sorts, be it an airship or, you know, sea ship, where you can fast travel everywhere. But maybe there's like a new continent, or maybe I'm completely wrong. The Naldianaro. Or the Naldianaro. The Einherjar. It's got a little side ship to it. I like that. I like that very much. It's okay, Jill. We got you. We got you, fam. No, we don't. This is his ship, the Einherjar or whatever. She's all fucked up. He's like, I want a baby. Call you Captain Jack Sparrow.
Mess you've made.
This is the tale of Captain Jack Sparrow.
Wholly unnecessary.
Michael Bolton, come on now.
You are my offering to Mythos. I would not see you damaged.
Well, she's physically hurt. What is your definition of damage, my guy? The free cities of Canberra. Oh, you know what I gotta check? I'm super excited about this. You guys wouldn't give a shit, but maybe you would.
Now back to your stations! Every bell spent treading water puts another league between us and the galleon.
Not yet. Supposed to get a thing from Apple.
I don't suppose
I don't see
Mead
that.
has a
It's
spare
supposed to be due today.
engine. Since you rose from the grave, my fortunes have plummeted. Are you absolutely certain
He's like,
this
what do you want me to do, bro?
I've
That's a terrible thing to say, though.
The foes
Ever since
you
you guys came
face
back
are
from the
as
dead,
terrible as they are
I'm broke.
numerous.
Aye, and they'd have us live and die on their terms, which should answer your question.
Ah,
nice.
you have that same stubborn look as your father did when he set his mind to something. On the battlefield, I am but a single axe. A deadly one, mind, but a single one nonetheless.
Well, dual wield, man.
Yet what you require is 1,000, and I believe my old friend in Brandon.
All you need is 500 if you're dual wielding. Just tell you, that's math.
Take care, Clive. I have many more tales of your father's exploits to share. And I cannot very well do that if you're dead.
Is he stealing my side boat that I was so like happy about? It's terrible.
Good luck, Uncle. And may fair winds attend you.
How's work going this week, Ty?
Joshua, take care.
I shall do my best, Uncle.
By the way, I had many options as to which console I want to pick this game up on, but I'm trying to at this point grow my PS5 collection. So if it's an option for PlayStation or like even the Switch had this as an option. Slack as always. I'm gonna opt for PS5 to start to build that collection up. Even though I can only have like 2 games on my console at a time. I also got to pick up the external hard drive, which is a fucking annoying thing, man. I hate that games and consoles are like this now. I hate it. You want to play new games, like delete everything you already have on your console, and then you can download it. Pop it in and play it.
Well,
The next gen console that comes out like
choose
that,
can we?
I think is going to be the
We
winner.
would never hear the end of it.
No downloads required. I forgot Joshua could do that. Was it Joshua or me? Someone can have like a little fire. It's like a lantern. Twinside, the Holy Empire of Sambrek. Hello, Bahamut.
Great God of mercy.
Is he gonna find his boyfriend? That'd be terrible. That'd be terrible if he finds his boyfriend like dead. He's definitely gonna find him. Despite the crazy amounts of rubble, he'll find him, no problem.
What have I done?
To be fair, it wasn't completely his fault. Ultima's kind of
Lord.
playing tricks and shit. He did thump his own kingdom, though. He did fuck that up pretty good. And killed the king. Okay. So, the Naldean Narrow. Dude, does all this open up? I'm gonna say yes. That looks like the final boss place or something. Okay, there is a limit to the map. Tell you what though, we're not too far off from the extent of what the map allows. Now there is DLC, which will change some things. We literally have one spot we're allowed to go, so let's choose that one. We're back to the Naldean Narrow. Or this is where Barnabas's was, right? Dude, that's a great looking ship.
There's a lot of sea between here and Waloed, but any ship heading north has to round Zemeckis and put through the Narrow.
This makes me feel like
Maintain our current
this is
bearing
like almost like a
north-northeast,
continent.
and we'll catch the Black Galleon.
It's like a
before she vanishes
continental
again.
war, but it feels like there's so much
What's to
more of the
prevent
world
her
that
from circling
they
around
could
Ash from the
actually
south?
expand
These
on.
winds in those waters,
If
it'd take
16
forever and a
sold
fortnight
well,
to reach Stone
I could
Bay.
see them doing like a 16-2 or something. It really depends how this ends. If my character dies, maybe not.
Better than any of us lot,
But a
anyway.
16-2 would be
Let's see
fun.
we do as she tells.
Because I'm really enjoying this game.
Sails on the horizon.
She's ours.
Now we're a bunch of pirates.
Look alive, boys!
You can start to hear
Forward! And keep those furnaces
a bunch of
fed.
cannonballs are going to come. Or fireballs.
Feel that?
Jill.
Watch.
All hands! Battle stations! Let's see what this girl can do.
It's crazy for me to think that like 7 Final Fantasies ago was Final Fantasy 9. and the graphics and how things have changed. It's wild. It's like a little castle on the back. I like that. My back is killing me.
Where one leads, so does the other follow. The bond of consciousness which joins them, condemning both to the same fate. Yet my every attempt to strike it from their hearts serves only to tighten its hold. Fascinating.
Downward dog binge boy.
But then, there is naught my blade cannot sever.
Holy shit. That's gonna rip the boat in half.
Great Gregor's gas!
Is this gonna be like a little mini game where I have to like use the ship to dodge those?
Down, you brute!
That'd be hilarious.
Brace for impact!
Oh, he can fly. I didn't know he could just fly. Why are you taking a ship?
It's now or never.
I'll find her.
Jesus. Well, damn, Pirates of the Caribbean and Final Fantasy? Yeah. What's up, Twist?
Bloody hell! How to stop it!
So he waited for Clive to get out of the way. Now he's gonna murk all these guys? Is that what's gonna happen? Pirates of Fantasy 16 through the maelstrom. Maelstrom. Not a maelstrom. It's not raining men, hallelujah. That's a maelstrom. That's what the music should be right now, though. It's raining men, hallelujah. Frig off, Tom Clancy's. Ow. New enemies approach. Lots of enemies lately. I like it. Oh. Banner up. I was actually trying to dodge it. What? Maybe you can only do that for like big bosses. Not bosses, but like enemies. Oh no, it works! Whoa. What the hell, man? Where'd you come from?
Nice try.
Whoa. He's a big guy. He's fast too. Got him. I'll read that a second time. Come at me, bro. Gotcha. Is the game really this great? It needs so much room. Oh, we need room. That's pretty good. I like that. You can do it like in conjunction. Look at that. That's a good one. Too slow, bud. Too slow, buddy. Okay. Nice. The only reason I came back this way is because I want to see if there's any like treasure. But yeah, Taishwan, I know you said you never played the game before. It's fun, man. It's a fun one. But I feel your sentiment about wanting to play Final Fantasy Tactics. There's a couple other games I want to play as well, like Octopath Travelers. That's one that's going to be on the list. I own both of them. Tactics Ogre, I've picked that one up as well. All kinds, man. I know they're not all Final Fantasy, but they're all like, they're in the vein of it. Cat in a box.
Proper fight at last. We're going to die.
Meteorite.
Butcher's bill.
I need to hurry.
Nah, we don't hurry. Oh, Binge, want to hear something stupid? Let's hear it. Hopefully nothing bad, man. I'm really trying to play games that are other than not in our group. Yeah. Back in the day, Poogie was playing Tactics. It was around the same time I was going to play Tactics. But he started before me, so I was just like, well, I won't play it right away. And then it kind of just left by the wayside. I don't even think he ended up completing it. This is back on the PGT Palace, right?
Hold on.
A state, for whatever reason, wants to pass a bylaw where fairies can't finish. Really? Why do they care? That's the question. Why do they care? I don't know. New enemies, okay? You know what we gotta work on? The Flames of Rebirth, we need to work on getting a faster cooldown, so that would be an item that'd be worth holding on to. Look at this big guy, see him? He's running right at me.
Let's try.
Let's try though. That's pretty good. Let's finish these guys off. Oh, he missed me. That got me. That hurt a lot too. What the fuck, man? Okay. Maybe not dead. Now dead. Bing! Crazy damage.
Must be here somewhere.
See that? Because like wearing something like cat's ears can't be that big of an issue. How could they tell unless they were fully dressed? As said for a reason, my question. Binge, stop trying to be Goku with the Kamehameha. Goku is already a stupid character. We don't need to turn anything. You don't think Goku is a cool character? I always thought he was cool. To be honest, Ty, I don't really get why they're doing this. But I bet all the anti-furries see this as a win. Well, if they're anti-furry, it'd be a win for them. But it's an L across the board for people's individualities. I find Goku annoying. Do you really? I find him like overly optimistic. I've always been a Vegeta guy, not just because I'm short. I'm short and powerful. I am Vegeta, Prince of the Saiyans. Steer the ship. So let's go down this one. I don't get why that would matter, like Binge said. He's also very overrated. I don't know if Goku's overrated. He's super strong. So that's how we have to go. I just want to get all the items. See? Breath of Earth. Earth and Fury. These are things we got to pick up. We don't want to miss shit. Future Trunks is the GOAT. See, I always like didn't like Future Trunks. I've come to like him. But I hated how there was like, even Gohan. I hated how like the young guys come in and they're just like instantly better than all the guys that have put in the work. I've always hated that. I like Shallot, even though it's not canon. I don't know if I know who Shallot is. The magic guy in the back trying to get you. There. Magic guys, they gotta go. That build up. Sounds like jealousy to me. Well, kind of, maybe, if you want to say it like that, but you know what I'm saying? Like, there's established characters like Gohan starting out in Dragon Ball Z was instantly stronger than everybody, all these established characters, and there's no reason for it. You know what I mean? If anything, he should have been weaker because he's, you know, half Saiyan, half human. Shallot is the main character in the mobile game Dragon Ball Legends. He's not canon though?
How did you?
I'll explain later. Hands. Can you walk?
Out of here I can.
Uh-oh, something's gonna happen. So Barnabas was going to use Jill as a sacrifice for Mythos? It probably wasn't
Phoenix,
simple he would be the goat.
are you not the dominant of fire? I see naught before me but a guttering
Nothing
flame.
Legends is canon. Oh. I was unaware of that. He's like, I'll sink both these fucking ships. Fuck yeah.
Odin.
I forgot he was the dominant of Odin. Makes sense though. It's the blade, right?
In earnest then.
Phoenix time! Like I said, I think Odin's gonna require a little more than that. Decent block? Maybe not. Because it's characters from different timelines, all in one world, so you could have Super Saiyan 2 Gohan from Cell Saga. You get Gohan from Raditz. Ah, okay. Gotcha. Dude, did he part the sea? That's wild. Are we falling in the hole? That can't be good. My man's parted the sea and just sunk us to the bottom. That's one way to sink a ship, right? I mean, as long as it stays parted, we might be okay. Dude, if that just like goes back together, we're fucked. There's got to be like some cool items and treasure at the bottom of the ocean. It's got to be. By the way, also the ocean's not as deep as I thought.
Can you go on?
I think so.
Well, she said she could walk out of the ship. She could, out of here I can. She wasn't anticipating this. I feel like there would be a lot of like sea life at the bottom, just kind of like fish is flopping.
where?
You know what I'm talking about. I have to charge my thing. We're gonna fight at the bottom of the ocean. Let's do it. I think there's gonna be like a reveal that Barnabas is like my dad. They're gonna hit us with the old Star Wars.
You.
They look way too similar.
What did you do to Joshua?
The Phoenix? Oh, I expect he will survive.
Imagine he's walking down there and he's getting like Joshua's head or something.
This
God, damn.
consciousness in which you coil your feeble souls is grown thick with desperation.
Dude, I want to beat him
Thus
and get
has
the
my
Odin powers.
master
That might help us
turned
out with that
my
dragon.
blade. The world will soon be painted in black, and all that live shall gather in death's autumn wake.
2 minutes later, game over.
Not if we remove the cause of this misery. Not if we destroy the last of the mother crystals and restore balance to the world.
No, we're gonna have to beat Ultima as well, man.
Come. Do you truly think
Chilly
it's
down
so
here.
simple?
It is a chilly day. Do you find it, Taishuan? I find it chilly as hell. I took my car in to get some work done, so
Blight
hopefully
is inevitable.
that's getting done.
Not even the Almighty.
I
might
needed some work
stop
done for the
its
last couple of weeks, but I was
endless
waiting on those
march.
paychecks. So now, get kind of caught up. I need
Your
oil
efforts
change,
will
wheel bearing.
avail us
It's gonna cost a couple bucks, but
Not that is
necessary work.
but suffering.
Either that or I run my car into the ground, and then I'll have to get another car, which is
Ethos.
not in the price range right now.
Accept your place with the Lord.
Keep it.
Keep it. Shove
As
it.
long as there's a chance, there's a choice.
There's a chance, there's a choice, yep. By the way, 5 likes on the stream, guys. Thank you.
Astray by your blind
Are you done fixing your car? I want to fix my house. Fixing a car is much more inexpensive than a house. And like I said, I already have my own house shit to do as well.
Now, it is time you learn the inevitability of your divine fate. However much it may hurt.
Oh, he's like, come on, bro.
Get as far away.
He just hit me with the Dark Souls emote. He's like,
Clive, no.
Trust me, Jill.
Jill's gonna get the fuck out of there. Because one thing I know for sure is we don't have Shiva powers yet. And the only way we're gonna get Shiva powers is if she fucking dies. So she needs to skedaddle. Yup! Ow.
We don't have to do this.
Oh, but we do. If only to remind you of your duty.
I try.
Rise, Mythos. In the short time since our last meeting, you have grown much. And as a person,
Our last meeting was like last episode. We haven't grown that much. I love that move. Hopefully we pick that up. Ow.
defend yourself. this violent fury. And for what?
I didn't mean to use this one, by the way. Because I'm kind of stuck here.
Foolish notion fed to you by a foolish man. How dare you? You know naught of this world nor of our place in it.
Got him.
If our fates were so easily rewritten, we would all be...
I don't know how he missed me. I'm trying to dodge that one.
I have seen
What? Press the attack.
if reason cannot sway you. There are
He's doing a crazy charge.
persuasion of might.
I'm pressing it. Oh, he's readying a big move. Come on.
Are you ready?
Are you ready, kids?
I shall cut you free.
We're good, we're good. We got you. Satellite 20. I don't know what that does. Got him. Dude, I'm trying to dodge. Might not look like it. That's really good damage. Iron Flash in 5. Fuck. 4. Oh, we're fucked. We might die here.
Will assume the mantle you've been given.
We might die. I don't know what this does.
And thus is the light of hope severed. You would yield so soon.
So we gotta beat him before that thing goes down?
Clive!
Or maybe we're meant to get knocked down there. Because she's gonna step up and die. That's just gonna happen. It's only a one-time payment of 10k with all of your money. That is one paycheck. Yeah,
Your
imagine.
iron will weighs you down, dragging you ever further from your purpose.
And what is my purpose?
Maybe we were never meant to beat him.
Ethos. Who are we? What are the dominants? The breath of the Creator still warm on our lips. We carry his light that we might guide the masses in his name. We are but mighty acts of God.
That's probably kind of true.
We are more than that.
Like, you know, the origins of their
You
powers.
would be nothing without what he has granted you.
As long as we're not talking about
The
Ultima.
power we wield is his, and yet every time we draw upon it, it wears away at our very being. It breaks us, it unmakes us, that its immaculate aspect might reveal itself. The icon. It is too much for even his chosen
It's kind of
few.
like Final Fantasy VIII when you use the GFs, the Guardian Forces. It
Apart
it
from
actually has like a
you,
negative,
Ethos.
detrimental effect on you, right?
You wield the might of many, yet your body does not answer for its avarice.
What are you saying?
What I am saying is that we dominants are a means to an end. We were created for you, that you might
I was
drink
hoping to
deep
explore
of our
the
strength
ocean floor.
and thereby fulfill your divine purpose.
Which is?
To feed. As you would know, could you only look beyond the walls of your prison of self-regard. As long as you choose to ignore this, you shall never penetrate my defenses.
Oh, I'll penetrate you.
Still,
I will
I
penetrate.
take
Just joking.
solace in the fact
But I will.
that you are not alone in your plight. The chains of volition shackle all of mankind, but there is yet cause to rejoice. For the Lord, in his mercy, has taken pity on his flawed creations, and shall see them restored to their proper
This game
forms.
really makes me want to play 12.
And what exactly would that be?
I feel like it'd be a nice transition
Why,
from this game
loyal
to 12.
servants to God.
I'm getting dirty in here. Hey, Riku! I knew talking about penetration would wake you up.
Manners, Lord Rosfield. They are men, like you and me.
I do, Riku.
Albeit ones unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure.
Hey.
They are
You hit me at the wrong hey.
divine.
You mean to turn everyone Akashic?
Is that the game plan?
Not turn, Mythos. Turn back. For too long has mankind been led astray by their clamorous wills. It is time they return to a world of quiet equality, where they might once more know salvation.
Salvation. And abandon everything we hold dear.
We don't need your salvation. We'll
We
save
don't
ourselves,
need
and
your
we'll do it on our own terms.
salvation.
Not yours, and not your gods.
With every
Oh, he hit him with the
defiant
lowercase
expression
g.
of your will, the tighter the chains of consciousness become.
Hey, Riku.
But perhaps that fact may be put to use.
That's why we gotta beat the game.
Clive!
The waters. The waters!
The faster it
He's gonna
binds you to
teleport
the
out of
reign
there, and we're gonna have to, like, run?
the stronger your hunger will become.
Until it leads
Yes.
you back to the only answer there
Got it,
ever
like,
was.
you know, like I said, it's not a full price game. It's like 40
Not
bucks.
by
Not
the
bad.
path my master intended, but back
My game plan is
all
that's
the
like the
same.
last game I'm gonna buy for a little bit. But I want to just start blitzing some games.
Ash is not far. I could freeze a path.
You're in no fit state.
Probably not, but I can try.
Don't kill yourself, Jill. It's like an icy tunnel. That's so cool.
Don't look back.
Clive bested. We get experience for that? It's like, hey, we lost. Who brought Moses? The will of light. Yeah, exactly. Part of the seas. This one, increased impulse will damage. Increases impulse will damage by 10%. I don't know if we use that one or not. I don't think we do. We use satellite and like mega flare, I think. It sucks that the Titan powers and the Garuda
The others are
powers I never
safe.
found like as useful.
The Enterprise was clear of the gap when we
There's
fell.
probably some of them that
They
are.
made it, Jill.
Dude, are we both naked?
And they will have seen the ice
Bro!
where it led.
Just both naked on the
We'd
beach.
only wait till dawn.
I get they're drying their clothes, but Torgal's naked? Like, what's happening here? This is where we get hit with
This is the
a
second time Barnabas has bested me.
a restriction.
Powerless against him.
And maybe there really is nothing else for it.
It's probably warmer
Give
if they
yourself to his
face
master.
each other, right? Time to strip.
Only you won't do that.
Cover your eyes, Riku.
The Clive I know would never do that.
So you believe. But do you really know me?
Do you know me
If what
inside and
Barnabas
out?
said was true, then I'm more monster than man.
But she would be as well, though, because she's also a dominant.
I burn away the things.
Oh no, my virgin
that make me
eyes.
who I am.
Do you though?
Gav's gonna show up on the beach
Think of what
and
you've
cockblock
used
us
that
again.
power for. Of all the people you've saved.
Uh-oh, she's turning.
It doesn't matter how or by whom it was granted, only how you choose.
If Clive turns into her, they're gonna get the necking.
And you've chosen to use it for good, haven't you?
I've also used it
I
to
know,
kill.
right? I've never seen that before in my life.
What if that's my purpose? What if it's all I'm good for?
Don't punch the ground. That's silly. It's like, ooh, that's toasty.
You're still that same boy I grew up with. Always so eager to save everyone around you, and yet always so alone.
I feel like we're watching like softcore porn together.
Because you failed to realize the
And I'm here for it.
thing that needed saving most of all.
Yourself.
You, Clive.
Close.
You.
You.
Never once took the time to save yourself.
All to make us closer.
Myself. I think I might be beyond saving.
No one
Look at
is
this.
beyond saving.
Just naked, just sitting there.
Provided
If I had a
you
physique like Clive, let's be honest, I'd be like sitting like
You
that all the
fight to
time. I
survive.
do not have that physique.
And you survive so that you may protect those you love. It's what you do. What you've always done.
Oh, she's moving.
And I know you're not about to change. So I'm going to help you. To give you what you need to protect us all.
Oh, she's gonna give us the Shiva powers. Don't do it. Not like this. It's on like Donkey Kong.
Jill. Are you sure? If
Strip out of the beach
this
to
is
get
what you
connected.
want, then
Don't worry, Clive.
No, we're not gonna. Hello, nurse. This doesn't kill her, does it? That'd be nuts.
Burden. I'll give you the strength to bear it alone.
That'd be nuts. Clap them cheeks before you kill her.
these
Don't do that, bro.
burdens I carry, my sins, my pain, my sorrow, I see now that they are all a part of me.
Bro, don't kill her. She's gonna die. It's gonna be like, hey, you can use the Shiva powers now. Congratulations. It's like, dude. Binge be like, come on, get a piece of tail before you get the ability. I mean, two birds, one stone, right? Unless this is just literally like a transfer of powers, which I'd be all for. That's okay.
If I'm to continue on, having pledged my life to those I love, then I will gladly bear your burdens too, until my last breath.
Clive.
She looks like she can survive. She's
I promise you,
fine.
Jill, we will find a way to escape this fate.
We will find a way. That means she should still be alive.
Find a way to save each other.
But now she's like super less useful on the battlefield.
We might one day look
Now that she can't use her Shiva powers.
together.
And I promise you, Clive,
How romantic.
that I will be
Howdy,
there.
Binge. Hey, Venus.
no matter what you must become.
We're watching naked people on the beach. You are welcome here.
I know.
Come on. These boots were made
I never
for
thought a
knocking.
smell could bring me
And that's what Clive's about to
much
do.
joy.
There we go. There we go! What? This is what? Sand is getting everywhere. In all the good places. You're going to pan up to the moon with this little red dot. I don't know what that red dot is. It's another planet. It's a satellite. It's a camera. V, we getting naked in the dirt. Alright, so I'm just thankful we got the Shiva abilities. Great. Jill didn't die. Even better. Yeah, she didn't die yet. She might be. I might be dragging her corpse right now. Huh? Context fee. So I wonder if Josh was still on the boat. But how's your day going, sir? Jill, I'm surprised you could walk after last night. That's a joke. Remember, she couldn't walk for a little bit, and then I insinuated that perhaps Clive's got the male fortitude to make her not walk. Look at that. Just a little Kindle there. Ooh. That's a big yawn for little doggo.
What of
Working all
Barnabas?
day. That's all. Yeah, I feel that
Do
too.
we pursue him?
Last 2 days have been really busy work-wise.
No.
But it should be
Our paths will
should
cross
pan
again
out
soon
pretty good for a
enough.
paycheck. We'll find out.
Whether we like
Just
it or
open.
not.
Just finished dinner. Nice. Slong joke.
Besides, there is something we must do
Is it
first.
slong or schlong?
Of course. Drake's spine.
The last mother crystal.
The last mother crystal.
The Einherjar is at the bottom of
The
the sea.
Einherjar.
Waloed won't dare move on Storm without her. But they know we're coming now. We'll need a plan.
Shang, maybe.
And a
You know,
damn
I knew
good one at
exactly what
that.
you meant. How are you guys? Doing pretty good, man. Doing pretty good. Took the car
Then
to the
let's
shop
go
today,
home
get some
and
work
find
done.
one.
Had some breakfast with the wife. She's actually off today as well. So by the time I'm done here,
Ash will
when I go
have to
upstairs,
wait.
she might be actually on her way to the gym. But we get some time to spend in the mornings. Tonight we'll be playing some Dark Souls 3 with the boys. Tomorrow is going to be another breakfast with Binge. I'm hoping to play a little bit of Monster Crown. And then maybe try to do a double stream day tomorrow as well. Those today and tomorrow are my 2 days off. It's not the weekends right now. The promise! So I'm trying to take advantage of the days off that I have. Took your car to the shop. Yeah, it's had some work that it needed done. So it needed, I think, a wheel bearing. And then turns out I was right. And then as I was driving the other day, my ABS light came on. And so it's the anti-lock braking system. But I was like, I'm pretty sure on this car it's linked with the wheel bearings. So when I took it to the guy, I said, it might be connected. And he said, yeah, they are connected. So I was like, all right, cool. I diagnosed my own vehicle. Not bad. Still going to cost us a couple bucks because I needed to get an oil change and stuff too. So priorities.
Mid says Odin split the sea in two. She's always been partial to a tall tale.
I will be done super early tomorrow, so double stream for me, but Twitch and YouTube. Gotcha.
I struggle to believe it myself.
It's good, Taishawan.
I see your uncle isn't with you.
He stayed with the Enterprise.
Are you allowed to have
With the Einherjar, she was in
subscribers
urgent need
yet
of
on
repair.
Twitch?
And my uncle knows a shipwright in Randalar. We're to join him there when we're ready to sail for Ash.
You sure that's wise?
And what are you doing
Last I
on
heard, place is
Twitch?
still overrun with Akashic.
I don't know if I
Show
had
me
that.
a city where that isn't true. Ultima's
I must have
plague
it.
is spreading.
We're running out of time, aren't we? We've done our best to shore up that hideaway.
But
I've
all
got a
things
few
equal, I'm
plans
still
to stop
doing
what's coming.
better than I probably have any right to.
We'll keep at it.
Every little helps, I suppose.
I am
Let's
following
hope
you.
so.
Across the Narrow. About. My name is Tyler. I'm here to show you noobs how to play games. Tune in to see all the dying I will do. Enjoy. Remember to follow for more content. Adorable. That's adorable. I do follow you though. Odin's Sphere on Twitch. Noise. The power of ice. Let's go. Just listen to a Tom McDonald song again. I don't know how I turn these 3-minute songs into 20-minute reactions. It's because I assume you're, you know, taking the time beforehand to preface it, talk a little bit about it after, and then maybe a little bit in between, right? I have 24 followers so far. I don't play Twitch, unfortunately. Same. Okay, Power of Ice. Let's read that. Clive has claimed a portion of the icon Shiva's essence. Attuning with Shiva not only changes the elemental aspect of Clive's magic spells, but also allows access to several new iconic abilities such as Ice Age, which forcefully knocks back enemies great distances. Ability details are found on the Abilities tab in the main menu. Shiva's feat. So Shiva's iconic feat, Cold Snap, can be used to swiftly move left, right, forward, and back to either dodge attacks or close in on an enemy. So it's kind of like the Phoenix Shift. It's all good, V. I have a master plan, which is why I'm streaming on Twitch.
I should visit Joshua. Assuming Talia will allow it.
Oh, dude. I can't do anything but go there? Oh, now we're good. What do you got here?
Clive. Quick look.
Under new management. That's in Northreach. Rekindling the Flame 2. So we got a couple of quests that we can do elsewhere.
Always something in there.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
Oh, we're 10 off, dude. And look, it's going to give us 2,500 ability points and a clutch mine. I think we're doing pretty good with this stuff.
Come again. I may have more for you.
Come again, you say? You okay in here, Joshua?
How are you feeling, Joshua?
Better than I was.
It's Joshua.
But not nearly as well as you should be. Your cuts and burns may have healed, but your body still bears the burden of every spell cast.
And what would you have had me do? It was no ordinary foe we faced. It was the Warden of Darkness. Yet still, it was not enough. The king could have ended me at any moment, but instead
he held him off,
chose
right?
to toy with me like a curl does a mouse.
You underestimate
A curl in this
yourself.
game is like a cat.
Oh, it was crystal clear. Only one man established his dominance that day, and that man was Barnabas. I'm sorry, brother. That was ill-spoken.
It's true, though.
I have never felt so powerless, and when so many are looking to us for strength, perhaps the prince feels the same.
Yeah, he's probably still licking his wounds. The Crystalline Dominion. So what is your master plan, Taisha Wan, when it comes to Twitch? Nameless Slum. Come on. The people that live in the slum, they don't call it the Nameless Slum. They call it, like, something. Lantern on the Lake Slums or something. Yeah, you got banged up too, eh? You didn't get banged up as bad as Jill. But you got banged up. This is Bahamut, by the way. Or at least the Dominion. The Dominant or whatever. Built up Twitch and YouTube so I can make $140 a year. $140 a year in dual stream on both.
Don't move.
You're gonna stream The Last of Us 2 on Twitch? Venus. You want to make $140 a year? Nope, that is YouTube. That's a very specific amount that you want to make $140 a year. I'm just kidding.
Here, it's fresh from the well.
The Well of Death. That's about how much I made on YouTube last year. LOL. $140. That's what we're aiming for then, guys. 140. 140. That's what it costs to dual stream. Oh, are you talking like Streamlabs Premium or something? Is that how much it costs? I didn't think it was that expensive.
Grandmother told me spirits sometimes
It was
get
more,
lost,
LOL, but not by
and that
much.
The lanterns guide them to their proper place. I set one on the river for her when she passed away.
Yeah, I mean, let's be clear. We're all not making money doing this. We're making friends, we're making memories, and we're having fun. Hey, Normandy, like $13 a month. Yeah, not quite enough to, you know, quit our full-time jobs. Although, Lucky is currently doing YouTube full-time, and he's taking his channel from 500 subscribers to about 5,500 now. So it's going to show that if you've got the time to dedicate into YouTube, that you can actually make it a thing.
Fiend works from the shadows. Was it you who guided my hand then?
I think if you looked at mine too, mine would be like 13, 15, something like that a month. Hardly enough to justify. But again, I don't know about you guys. I'm not here for the money.
My fault. My sin to bear. And for it, I must atone.
Luck is crazy. He's super crazy, man.
Your hurts are healing nicely.
He's been doing some like
It was
long
my
ass
poultices
streams too.
that
He's been
sorted
doing like
it
what
out.
I would do on a sleep walk once a blue moon on like a vacation. He's been
And
doing
sell
that like
them,
regularly.
or try to.
I can't
Earns
do
me
that.
enough for bread. Most
He has
days.
5K subs. Oh yeah.
Forgive me.
In like the last month.
I have nothing to.
Time to watch
know,
Power Rangers.
I couldn't just leave you lying there.
Enjoy watching your Super Sentai knockoff. I'm sure. It's more like a U.S. version of The Office, right? It's the same. It's different.
You're going then?
Of course.
One thing we don't have is
I'm healed.
we don't have the
Thanks to
Bahamut
you
powers completely
and your
mastered.
poultices.
We don't have the Odin powers at all. The
Well,
Odin
you
powers are
promised to
sick.
come back and visit.
I'm not here for the money, but if I can YouTube or Twitch, make them pay for extra stuff, then why not? Exactly. And that's what I've done so far, is everything that I've earned from YouTube, it's just gone into like, I've just upgraded my stuff slowly. Sometimes very slowly, but not a fan of them, Norm. The Power Rangers? Like, I don't make enough that it covers the cost of new games or anything like
Phoenix.
that.
It would seem that I owe you my wings.
I gotta wear my glasses right now.
Perhaps he can find an answer.
Answer.
You will be returning to Waloed soon, I gather.
I see no reason to wait.
Then neither do I.
I can think of a few, but I doubt they'll stop you. You will take your medicine.
Of course, Lady Daya.
Set on leaving already, are you?
How long will it take us to get back to Ash?
I wonder if Joshua and Mid
Dunno, about the same amount
get
of time
together.
it took us to get here. Maybe less, if your uncle can find someone trustworthy to patch up the Enterprise. All depends on where we're putting in support,
Trustworthy.
mind.
Trustworthy gaming.
Yes. It's not as if we can put ashore wherever we choose. We have to assume that the whole of Ash is hostile, and that we'll be attacked on sight.
That's fair.
Then we must find a place they won't think to look.
I don't know what level they recommend for like the final area,
The Professor!
but I'm
I'll go
in
and tell you
the
coming.
40s, like 41,
While you're
42,
plotting our course,
and 50 is the
I'll be in the
max.
shelves with your
I
law's
feel
men.
like
I wish to pick his brains
like
about
level-wise we're pretty good.
Then I'll talk to Karen about supplies for the journey. They may not be easy to come
Thank
by in
you,
Ash.
Your brother's body won't take much more of this recklessness. You know that, don't you?
I do.
I find him using the Phoenix powers are like more detrimental to him than it is to me. What's up, August?
The bad news.
That's the
then,
month I
did
was
you?
born.
What bad news?
About Dravost. Blackthorn's old haunt. With the forge and all that. Well, anyway, the mine's just down the road from there, spewing out ether like no one's business.
And the village?
Take care of the side quest.
Safe from the flood for now, but they've got other problems. Akashic. Every creature in the area is either turned or on the way to turning, apparently. Zoltan and the others are living on borrowed time. They need help, and quick. Doris sent a few curse
I almost
breakers to
watched
keep an
Don't
eye on
Mess with the
things, but there's
Zohan
only so
last
much
night.
a couple
It's
of
a
scouts
reminder.
can do. Except get eaten.
I did not
Something
watch
ain't
it.
done soon. The old place will be overrun.
I have to help.
I won't let that happen.
I have to help, but I don't have to prioritize. But I will.
Does Blackthorn know?
I thought it might be better if he didn't. He'd only do something stupid. You reckon we should tell him?
No. It's better this way.
I'm still going to visit the Blackthorn. Because I want to
can't
see if
stand
there's
about
any
knowing what's happening out there, so I'm off.
any weapons to forge
I'll see
or
you in Dravos.
equipment. Let's prioritize it for now, because I don't think we have any other quests. But we're going to activate them all, get them all ready. Pick all these bad boys off. Speak with Vivian Ninetails. It's a great last name. But we're not trying to do that right now.
Nicks and lumps, the lot of them. It's a wonder they can still walk.
Come back. I know we used a lot of potions last time.
Oh, don't tell me we've run out of Clive.
Better be into Paraders or fall.
Go on then.
So I would get the Rune Blade +2. Yeah, we used a lot of that.
It'd better all be here. You'll not find a
We
better
even
price
use
than
this,
that.
which we never use. Which is the one that's equipped? Strength tonic, I believe.
It'd better all be here. The stews.
He does have some new stuff.
Trouble with your gear, or what do you want?
The Ice Brand. Yet deep was Frostbite, leaving her fell mark upon their skins. So the Bright Burn, the Ice Shard, Meteorite, and Magic Ash. Diamond Sword +1. That looks pretty good. Rune Belt.
Should last you a good while. And
Actually, I should have checked the reinforced.
what do I owe the honor? What do you want?
Diamond Sword +1.
That it? Fine.
Reading table. Up in my room. Captain Doris. Sir, and I of other Cursebreakers have grown concerned regarding the well-being of our captain. Despite the apparent unrest her recent investigations have visited upon her, Lady Doris refuses all offers of assistance. If it is not too much trouble, I would ask you please speak with the captain and learn what troubles her so deeply. That's cool.
There's no way of knowing if Doris will confide in me. But I can speak to her at least.
That might be right around here. The other one we actually have to travel for. Yeah, 33 years away. What else did we pick up recently? The Oath. Hangman Signboard. Guardian Scarf. Sid's Goblet. Continental Censor. Apples and Brocious Tack. Not bad. Little in-game trophies. Now we could use this here and do some practicing with the Shiva powers. Speaking of which, Shiva channeled. So that's Cold Snap. I can master with 3,000? Seems early. Launch multiple shards of ice that, upon striking lighter enemies, draw them towards Clive. Can be used in midair. That's kind of like Garuda's thing. That's pretty dope. That's Ice Age. Unleash a river of icicles that greatly knocks back any enemies it strikes. Hold button to increase the potency. Almost there. Summons a colossal ice crystal that deals continuous damage to all enemies that become trapped inside it. That's kind of cool. It's called Rhyme. And Diamond Dust. We know this. I like that one. I'm gonna get both. I feel like, honestly, just based on my playstyle, I feel like I would use Shiva more than I would Bahamut. I kind of want Rhyme and Diamond Dust. So Diamond Dust for sure. And then I'll tell you what, I feel like Diamond Dust in this slot makes more sense, because this is like, you know, the big one for the fire, the big one for this, and this one should probably switch here too, I think. And then this one should be that one. That's triangle. I want to try that Rhyme one out. As you can see, all the ones I choose are like kind of AoEs. These ones are like a little stronger. These ones are not bad. Can I upgrade that one? I can't. I don't want to though. Not quite. That one might be a good one to use too. So we got to experiment a little bit. All right. AoE is fun. Yeah, I just like attacking everybody for a decent amount of damage. Makes like big swarms of like mobs manageable. Is that Dory?
Where are you?
Can I help you, Sid?
I'm looking for Doris. Is she here?
Doris.
I'm afraid not. She's at Martha's Rest on a job.
Goddamn Martha's
My job,
Rest.
Actually, when she heard what the mission was, she insisted on going herself. Alone.
Did she? What was the mission?
Following up on some new information. Once they'd settled in, the bearers you helped liberate in the Dragon's Eyrie were keen to talk about their imprisonment. And about their
Yeah, I feel like, I don't know how many streams exactly are left in this, but
they were attacked by the Beastmen.
Probably within 5, maybe?
She's at Martha's Rest, you say?
If she's not moved on already.
If I can bang out a couple extra
I hope everything's
streams
all
a week on this,
why would Doris
we
insist
get
on
some
going
decent
alone?
progress going, right?
Maybe Cole was right to be worried.
Huh?
It doesn't make it true.
I'm thinking how many streams left.
Ah, Clive.
I don't think we're
I
like
was wondering
at the
when
end
you'd
end.
arrive. Please tell me you've come to take our young prodigy here
Maybe
off
we
my
are.
hands.
I'm not here for Mid. I need information on Ash.
Then why not ask Molly? if
He's
you
at
can
Mount
open one of
Silver.
her ovens. Go on.
As soon as the Enterprise is ready, we'll be setting out for
Whoops.
Spine. And we're going to need a safe place to land.
Preferably one that won't see my ship blown to shit and splinters.
If it were that easy, do you think Waloed would have resisted invasion for so long? Very little is known of Ash, and the information we do have is spotty.
Vivian
and outdated.
Ninetails. I like that name.
We have the good King Barnabas to thank for that. Waloed's borders have been closed to outsiders since the day he seized the throne. If there is anywhere safe to land, you won't find it on my map.
Then tell us what we will find. I'm sure you know better than we do.
Somewhere's
no
off the grid.
splinters.
All right, if it will get you out of my hair. But interrupt
Why
me,
is she so rude?
and it's over. Understood?
I'm not touching the controller. I will not interrupt her.
Barnabas Tham, the one they call the last king. Understand him, and you will understand the kingdom of Waloed. Barnabas was only a boy when he arrived from beyond the southern seas. and barely a man before he united the ragged tribes of Ash.
I don't think she's that old, Riku.
Upon the formidable Veldemark, he set his
She didn't seem too
throne
old.
upon the ancient kingdom's ruins. The victory sent shockwaves around Valisthea. Tales of Odin's might spreading through every court, parlor, and drinking hole in the realm. Note that this was in the year
I wonder if
843.
Odin is probably the last one, because if you look at the icon ability screen, there's only room for one more, and we only know Odin to exist, so
Waloed's
would make
recent
sense.
inaction left many wondering if Odin had lost his appetite.
I'm too
for
tired to
war.
banter.
And yet here we are. The
Banter,
Einherjar was
please.
committed to the fray, a bold declaration of intent. Orcs swarm around Drake's Fang, and throngs of Akashic haunt Canvas streets. Though how precisely the havoc they wreak serves Waloed remains unclear. Regardless, if the order to attack truly came from
I like
King
the design of
Darkness,
this world.
then one thing is certain. Waloed has achieved the impossible and made bedfellows of beastmen and the ether-addled alike. All of which is a roundabout way of saying that you will be in unknown territory when you set foot on Ash. Much of the continent has already been lost to the Blight, and what few ports remain.
Did you not get a
will
good
be
night's sleep,
fiercely
Riku?
guarded. And that is to say naught of its natural defenses.
Watch
Offshore
someone for the
currents
first
will
time playing
cast an
7 and the
ill-equipped
chat
ship out
asks
to sea one moment
her
and
Cloud
dash it
or
against the
Clive.
rocks the next.
She shows Clive.
But then the Enterprise
Really?
is anything but ill-equipped. And Mid has made
Clive's
land
much
there
more
before.
like,
Now, if only
I
there
don't
was
know.
someone
He's new,
with an intimate
right?
knowledge of the
Not
Shadow
many
Coast,
hours.
and where a daring gentleman
Yeah, make sure you get your sleep,
might
Koo.
put ashore.
I actually had a decent sleep last night. Still woke up really tired though. The day before I was actually up for work at
see,
around
Clive,
4, so I was just
You
tired.
had the answer all along.
Do you think you can get us back to that beach, Mid?
Lucky sent me a
Not that it were easy. The currents were right
he
bastards.
sent me a message at like
But
10:30. He
if
goes
it
like,
wasn't
"Hey, you
hard,
sleeping?"
it wouldn't be worth doing, would
And I
it?
messaged him in the morning. I was like,
Well
"The answer is
said.
yes. I was sleeping."
Thank you, Lady Vivian.
If a few morsels of common knowledge and a sprinkling of tavern
wonder if
talk are
he's
worthy
live.
of your thanks,
Last couple
I
times I
wonder
went live
what
at like
genuine
9:30ish, 10.
intelligence might earn
He was also kind of live.
Probably more visits. Mid, I need everyone in the ale hall now.
No.
I'll fetch Joshua from the shelves.
Aye, aye, Captain.
No. All right. Visit the shelves.
How do you...
I want to see this. I know we still have the S rank dragon, which I will tackle at the end of every stream. That's kind of the game plan. I wonder if there's like more that opens up. There's got to be. Svarog. That guy. I remember where to get him too. So that is something we're gonna do. I forgot about that. I didn't. You remember those ass whoopings? We tried a couple times though. Phoenix, heal thyself.
Yote, is anything the matter? You seem troubled. Perhaps I might be able to help.
My lord.
Viking warrior, hello, Binge the man whom can.
Yes.
What's up, B-dubs?
Perhaps you might.
How you doing, man?
It's your brother. His condition continues to worsen, though he does his best to hide it. The lesion on his chest pains him more with each passing day.
I had feared as much.
There are certain elixirs
He needs
which can ease the
antibiotics.
suffering of those afflicted by the curse, but
Your rhyming is perfect timing.
his grace's case is severe.
That also rhymes.
The drafts I have been able to prepare for him thus far have ceased to have any real effect.
I've got
So I
like a
consulted
natural
with
ability
Talia and certain of my comrades
to rap
among
a little
the
bit.
undying about the possibility of
So
finding something
coming up with like rhyme schemes and,
And
stuff,
thankfully, a recipe
and
was
and,
found.
and like rapping in rhythm.
The only problem being that the critical
I could do it
ingredient
pretty
is
well. That's
exceptionally
why
hard to come by.
way back when I
And
remember
our supplies are almost
Player Zero wanted to
exhausted.
do like a rap battle thing.
Unless we can secure more soon,
That would have been fun.
your brother's anguish will likely
White boy
become
rap.
unbearable.
Pretty much, but I can do it.
My lord,
Binge,
I
could
know
you
that
work
I
like a
have
nurse
no
like your
right
wife?
to make demands of you. But would you help?
Physically, I could do what she does. But it requires a lot of mental strength as well. And I think she's stronger than me in that regard.
My lord.
So, by no means do I think it's an easy job.
What is this critical ingredient?
But I could probably do it.
A rare herb by the name of stonerwort. It grows only where the ether is densest. The vigor it stores in its stems helps to counteract the curse.
I think if you gave me enough
We
training
discovered a patch near the
and
aqueduct in
with enough
Rosaria.
repetition, I think I could like
Alas, yet more ether has
do
erupted
almost
from the
any
earth there
job.
recently, leaving the whole
But whether or
area
not
flooded.
I would enjoy it and
The
things like
search
that,
continues for a new
or
source.
if I'd be like super proficient,
One
like my
that you
wife,
might
she
reach
understands the
without being
reasons
turned.
why they do things. I could do it like you teach me, like you
So
could teach
it's
a
only that
monkey.
you can't reach
I
it.
could do that.
The stonerwort itself is unharmed by the flood.
Well, yes, but...
Then I shall go in your stead.
But, my lord...
You've yet to find another source, correct? So for now, the aqueduct is our best hope.
Ooh, NASA, get
Besides,
ready.
I'm a dominant. The ether can't hurt me.
Like I said, if it's just like, hey, this is the button we hit for this reason,
sure,
hit this
my
button, hit
lord.
that button, I could do that. I
Stonerwort
can
is
memorize
easily
that.
identified by its
Knowing the
blood-red
reasons as to
grooves.
why I'm doing it,
Search around the
I wouldn't
aqueduct,
necessarily know.
And you're sure to find some soon enough.
But I could be trained like a
I
monkey.
shall remain here and prepare the other ingredients.
I'm not going to prioritize it because we already have a couple already on the go. Obtain a stonerwort near Rosaria's Aqueducts 003. Jeez, look at all the quests that just popped up. That's the Dravzoid. So we have a couple we haven't even activated yet. Quite a few we haven't even activated yet. I'm just activating them. Get them activated. Would you be able to be in the surgery room seeing that stuff? Yeah, that stuff doesn't necessarily like gross me out or anything, but like you said, I wouldn't be the best person for the job. Clearly, because I'm not trained to do it.
Lord Rosfield,
Level up to
is there aught the Undying might assist you with this day?
Well, that's why getting all these quests done actually does a good job at leveling
My
up.
brother said that your order was helping him with his quest to uncover Ultima's origins. Have you learned anything of note since last we spoke?
Little and less, I regret to report.
I see.
Little and less.
Be assured, however, that we will not rest until the truth is known. Even now, our archaeologians scour ruins in every corner of the realm for traces of Ultima's touch.
Fallen ruins, I take it. Dating back as far as Phoenix Gate.
Indeed. Ultima's thralls are oft sighted among the remnants of the fallen civilization, as if protecting the secrets concealed within.
I want to know more about that fallen civilization.
Should our methods
That's what
be
interests
of interest, my lord, mayhap it would please you to observe some of our number at work.
Would that be possible?
And maybe in the DLC, maybe they touch on it a little
Survey
bit.
is being conducted not far.
Maybe
from
the
here.
game itself does, and I just got to
Chance
give it
you are
time.
Familiar with Kretov, a small hamlet built around a fallen airship. I was due to visit my colleagues there to collect their preliminary findings, but if you would consent to do so in my
See, there
stead,
is airships.
I'm sure that they would be honored to relate any discoveries they have made to you directly.
All right. I'll go and meet
Like,
with them.
there's the fallen
They
world
will
that
be
existed
most
prior to Final
gratified,
Fantasy
I'm
15.
sure.
I
Might
almost feel like
suggest
there's like a
you take the
prequel
road
that could
through
happen.
Titan's Wake. It will lead you
Or,
straight to the
like, yeah, I
village
said this to you guys
after but a
before, my
short
favorite idea would be like one of the
Thank
Final
you.
Fantasies
I
is
will.
like
I
in the
wish you a
past of
safe
15.
journey, my
I
lord.
love that idea.
May the Firebird's flames burn ever in your heart.
Let's do it. Let's prioritize it. Where's your door?
A village built around an airship. Sounds like another lost wing. I hope the inhabitants are just as friendly.
So, make for Kretov. Is there a faster way to get to Kretov? Oh well. Let's go back. Does she work in hospital or nursing home? She works at a hospital, but around where I live, there's two hospitals. There's like the main one.
So Dravozd is still standing.
That takes care of like a lot of like neighboring cities as well. And then there's a smaller one that's like more for the city, I guess.
I have some things for sale.
I don't want to buy that.
May we meet again?
So she works at the smaller one, but she's busy.
Clive, you're here.
And the Akashic?
Mostly off to the north still. But I spoke to Doris's scouts.
My
and it
grand
turns
did
out
work in
things are
nursing
worse than I
home. She
thought.
couldn't handle it.
Told old
My
Snotty
wife,
to be ready to
she
seal the
actually,
north gate. That should buy us some time if we
as
need.
weird as it is, she actually worked at a place that's a hospice. So it's people that are palliative and they're like on their like, you know, last weeks or month of life. She liked that because she really liked the way that they took care of the patients and helped them and their families in that next chapter. But there was no like full-time openings. And at the time, that's what we kind of needed to pay the bills.
Well done.
If that ever opened up in the future, I think she'd be interested in doing that because she's very much like wanting to help people with that.
You know.
She even thought of maybe being some kind of a counselor.
Who'd have thought that the
she'd be really good at that as well.
Would turn out to be the realm's most infamous outlaw. Keen to help us out again?
I am.
Thought you could sneak off
Yeah,
without
that's
me,
what
did
you'd
you?
expect. Yeah. The unit that she actually had a really hard time on was she was on the
What are you doing here?
was it neonatal? Is that what it's called?
Couldn't keep his voice
Babies,
down.
when babies are being born.
Unlike my best mate who didn't think I deserved
She
to
didn't
know.
mind that.
So
It's
then,
just like whenever there was like
how's it been?
a stillborn or miscarriages and
enough
stuff
for
like
us to
that.
turn into a pair
That
of
was
old
really
codgers,
really
I
hard
see.
on her.
Then your idea of an apology. Prick.
Which again
Don't
you can
listen to
expect
him.
as well.
You only did what you thought was best. For the village and that.
I did.
I couldn't deal with stuff like that, like death.
But that ain't the whole of it.
Older people death, I can wrap my head around a little bit more because you know life is
Didn't leave the
you know,
chief
it's got an expiration date. A baby is like,
left it to
dude.
me. The
As
best
someone with
blacksmith
kids,
in
and I'm sure
Trevor, barring himself,
you don't
of
even
course.
have to have kids to have that feeling, but it's
Bloody
harder.
Stupid tradition, in my opinion. If someone's got talent, you should let them practice their craft, not ask them to settle petty feuds and barter for grain. Our master wasted half his life that way.
The sun is like dark and really bright.
So
Must
you
be like
wasted
clouds or
half of
something
mine
going over it.
instead. You're what Dravos needed. Under me and my precious ideals, this place wouldn't have lasted a year. So I left to devote myself to the work and spare you lot the consequences. I may
So
be
he
a
left
selfish
to do them a
prick,
favor.
but I only did what I felt I had to.
What you had to do was your
Viking, have
duty.
you looked into any
Even if it
schooling?
meant we all starved.
I know you're talking about being a
Enough.
nurse as well.
This is no time for bickering.
Yeah.
You can finish beating each other up once Dravos is safe.
Are you and Tom McDonald all caught up now, or I guess you're doing Power Rangers?
Said my
aren't you?
piece anyway.
Yeah, so have I.
Your next title could be like Power Rangers fan watch Tom
Stuck my
McDonald.
nose in. Short enough on time as it is. Still,
Binge, I'm looking into when I am done school trying to work at a museum. I like history more, and I would love to nurse, but I have a weak stomach to smell, so I couldn't do nursing. Dude, working in a
Give us a
museum
mo,
would fucking
would ya?
be really cool. I'd like that
I need
idea.
to get my head straight before any of them Akashic try to bite it off.
You're young, bud. Take your time. Really, like, work on what it is you want to do. I just talked to him again.
You, ready for the off then?
Sure.
We can't afford to waste any more time.
Right you are. Might be don't want any nasty surprises, do we? Oh, and Blackthorn. You and Zoltan might
feel like
be
we're just
better
heading
off
to a
staying
fight.
inside the...
Akashic on the move.
Get ready for a lot of history knowledge.
How close are they?
Within sight of the walls. And there are more coming up from the mine.
All right.
What was I saying
Let's fight.
about nasty surprises?
They'll wash right over us if we stay out in the open. We're pulling back behind the gates.
Good idea. Get yourselves inside, but keep your weapons handy.
Understood.
Take shelter, but be prepared to fight. I need to
prepared
find
to
food
fight
before I
if I
edit.
have to.
Hungry.
Well, let's hope you don't. That's our job. Once the scouts are inside,
Get some grubbing. I
order
can't
your men to
even go
barricade the
to
gates.
mechanics car place
No heroic
because
last stands, you hear me?
their stuff gets me sick.
No
Really?
fighting at all if you can help it.
August's right. I've seen what Akashic beasts can do to armor. The people here are tough and willing, but they ain't equipped to face what's coming.
I'm going out there. Start work on the gate as soon as I've left. I'll give you as much time as I can.
What oil smells nice?
If
I
I
kind of
can-
like those smells too, Riku, but it's
You
definitely not for
evacuate.
everybody.
Then it won't come to
Not
that.
everybody would like that smell.
Take
Like
good
a
care of Dravos till I get
permanent
back.
marker. Just,
Leave it to me.
ooh, right?
And
Riku, want food?
Give those things what for, yeah?
Oh, we'll fight them. Oh, damn!
All right. Which one of you's first?
Little guys first. I want to make sure this guy's not coming at me. I seen you coming. Missed you though. He's gonna kick from the back though. What? That should have worked. Come on, bruh. Let's get this guy. Get the wolf out of here. Flop. Just you and me, hombre.
Nice try.
Do all these things. I don't go actually have it. See that, Riku? We got a bit of a boost in that move. That's a good one. Oh, okay, that sucks. That one's actually like a little farther away. Scorpions aren't too bad. Not bad, okay. Just gotta get used to them. Come, plop! Boom. Shit! The Akashic Griffin? Miss me! Dude, I love Diamond Dust. That didn't work at all.
Nice try.
Come on, bruh! Now just 30 more. I'm getting better at the using the magic abilities. I think. That one, like, you gotta get back a little bit. I need to put on pants, but I don't wanna. Don't do it. I was looking with someone at science stuff I did in class, and I'm not great. I got great marks in science and history. That's good.
Apparently not.
It's a chimera? Looks like a chimera. Yep, it's a canyon chimera.
Past me.
He's got all the elements. Dude. I like being slightly over level from these guys though. Oh, what? Bullshit. Bullshit. Back up a bit. There. Nice little combo. Super Saiyan. Oh, that's gonna hurt. His ice move kind of sucks. Too slow. His fire moves slow too. I like how he gets Shiva's cape. Okay, I'm gonna back up a bit for this. There we go. What do you got? I literally jumped into the fire just so I could do that dodge. Couldn't tell if I dodged that or not. Come on. Dude! Leaving you up and going on a quest. Do it. You gotta get some food in you, bro. I get it. You're dead. Just come to grips with it, you're dead. Shit. I can dodge at one, but I can't, like, get out of the way of it. You know what I'm saying? Is that making sense? I need to get my grade in 10, 11, and 12 for school. We'll definitely do that. Boom. We only took a couple hits there. Huh? Huh? Yeah! What level are we now? 42. Nothing new. Kick the crap out of him.
No, the question is, did I miss any?
That's probably a yes. You say it like that.
Man alive!
My dad did grade 13 when there was a grade 13.
I
not close enough to 50. Not close enough, but we're getting there. I didn't know there was a grade 13, dude.
The old bleeding lot more like it. Well, almost.
Only almost.
I mean, technically kindergarten.
Yeah, one or two did
it's like
try
an
to sneak over the
unnumbered
wall.
grade.
We got the bastards, don't you worry.
Good.
Has anybody here in the chat ever had to repeat a grade?
More will come in
I've
time.
never had to, but
In time,
I've got family
we can think about them later.
that have.
Let's get you back
In
inside.
fact, I believe I'm the only one of my family that hasn't had to, like in my siblings, that hasn't had to repeat a grade. It was to help me prep for college. That kind of makes sense. I do have two younger sisters that, who knows, they're probably going to go through no problem.
Sid!
Especially nowadays, I don't think they're
Even
even
more
allowed to fail
fearsome
you.
than your reputation. Enough to give those Akashic monsters nightmares. I almost felt sorry for the wretched things. But mostly, I felt grateful. Dravost won't forget what you did today.
I'm afraid I've only delayed the inevitable.
They'll forget it because they're going to
There's
just
no
ask you for
getting
another
rid of
quest in the
that
future.
flood.
You
Meaning that
liar.
any living thing which stumbles into those mines will end up clawing at your walls again.
And that's if the flood don't spread. If it does, well, I hate to say it, but the village's days are numbered.
That may be, but we're staying just the same. With ether floods springing up all over.
This is like people that live in like Tornado Valley or Hurricane Valley. What is it? Or flood zones. Like they won't move. They're like, this is our home. This is it.
And I'll see that they're guarded day and night.
If my house continuously flooded or something, or get ripped apart by tornadoes, I'd be gone. So man, I'd be gone.
As for you,
school was hard for me though. I had seizures.
When Dravos needed you.
Not yet seen.
So
I can't even imagine. That'd be so tough for you too. Did you guys have like a school nurse or anything on site? We never had that at our schools.
And I shouldn't have left without
But it feels like that'd be like super necessary for you.
Too bloody right, you shouldn't. Though I doubt I'd have listened.
Binge, do you think grade 13 should come back because it helped people prep for college? Not everybody wants to go to college.
So easy when for me.
You can take, so there's like a community college here. That's where my wife went for school, by the way. And if you wanted to, you can take like I don't know what they call it exactly. It's almost like a grade 13 if you want to look at it like that, but it's at community college. It just, if you don't have the right like biology class, let's say you needed grade 11 and 12 biology, well, you can't just stay in high school and do 11 and 12 biology. You've already graduated. You can go there and take some classes and stuff. I don't even know if they charge you like a whole lot. They might charge you a little bit per class.
And from that day on, I never once stopped to wonder what it would have been like if you'd stayed.
Yeah. We have nurses, especially in the place with the heat. Oh, okay, cool. School nurses, I like that.
Been the death of this place.
Finally, something
we never had that.
I hope you see the sense of it eventually. You kept this place alive.
Dude, he's got a hell of a scar.
Wealthy even.
Never noticed it that bad before.
Dravos isn't what it once was.
The way the lights kind of like coming and going on him.
No,
hey, buddy. Hey, Pookie Shot First. What's up, dude? We were talking about you earlier. How you doing, man?
Easy and turns a profit.
Everyone needs that.
Yeah. Anymore.
I agree.
I wouldn't send my sons to war wearing this shit.
But they can be expensive for sure.
I've kept working.
But no, I don't think there should be like a mandatory grade 13 to get ready for college if you're not intending on going to college.
The average castle
I still have a fever I can't break.
Come back to us, Black.
Get yourself some good chicken noodle soup in your belly. Drink lots of fluids and just sit back and relax, bro. Wish someone would take me out.
Even man those bellows of yours.
I'd take you out for a night on the town. I'm not going to take you out like you're in blind.
That's a kind offer. Kinder than I deserve. And I wish I could accept, but I'm needed elsewhere. There's people who trust.
Pookie, did you 100% this game?
And I daren't let them down.
Fair enough.
But that doesn't mean I couldn't visit from time to time. Let's see if we can't rekindle this town's passion for the craft, shall we?
Little craft, shall we?
Just be sure to tell Snotty to let me in the next time I come calling, yeah?
Riku's like, over here.
He'd let you in anyway. Blackthorn. The Master Smith turned outlaw. Back in my good graces.
I don't like how like it goes light and dark so frequently. Maybe I've got like a weird setting on or something.
I'd say that went pretty well, wouldn't you?
Even better than I'd hoped.
Sid, I've got something for you.
Yeah, you better. Think I'm doing these quests of the kindness of my heart? Seal obtained. You accept the cracked anvil from Zoltan.
And this is?
A token of a lasting gratitude. But I'm of a mind
brightness
to
might need to be turned up. Maybe.
Grander gift.
But it's like it comes and
Designs
goes.
for a certain sword have been passed down from chief to chief for
I wonder if it does on the screen too.
Now hold on, Zoltan. There's a
Protect the
reason
eyes,
no
maybe?
one's
Maybe.
made that blade in centuries. There's not
Do you guys notice it as well, or is it just like my... Maybe it's my monitor.
Met your cinders make impressive steel, and I've learned to own an edge Odin will be proud
No,
of.
it seems to go dark and bright.
But the engravings on that thing are enough to make a jeweler cry. And they're not just for show.
Yeah.
either.
Okay.
Have you forgotten what brought you back to Dravozd in the first place?
I do. Okay. I'll check the settings to see if there's like a weird thing that's like, hey, prevent screen burning or some shit.
So I turned my hand to a different kind of metalwork. Between the two of us, I'd say we're the equal of any master craftsman ever to have graced a forge.
You know what? I think you might be right. Clive.
The voice acting isn't like lining up well with the lips with these guys as well.
He's more than welcome.
The hearts in the chat!
As long as he can keep our secret.
Right. Sultan, get your tools. We've got a legend to forge.
We got hearts in the chat. Return to Hideaway and speak with Blackthorn. Please, right here. Why would I go to the Hideaway to speak to Blackthorn when Blackthorn's right here? Gameplay, action focused. Screen brightness. Game performance, frame rate. Allocate system resources to prioritize frame rate or graphical quality. Graphics. Ooh. She's maxed out. Motion blur? Ooh.
The beast was charging it.
I feel like it's way blurrier. Maybe that is better for the graphics. You see the blur though? Dalamir. I don't know if I like that. Looks bad. Yeah, it looks worse, doesn't it? Just everything's like very blurry. I feel like it's slightly better.
Everything's back.
That was way better.
Fresh silks from the camper caravan.
Now the graphics maybe not, but I've never been like a graphics guy. That shit was like disorienting.
Someone who could bring the whole town.
Can't be helped. What are you selling?
Anything I can interest you in?
Nope. 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 Maybe. Nope. Nope.
My thanks. An excellent choice.
As you were, my lady. Wait a second. Did I run right by, guy? What am I heading towards? Way down here. There's something like right around the corner from where I spawn. Hello.
Take that, you naughty thing!
Clive! To what do I owe the pleasure? I just wanted to see how the town's been faring since you brought everyone together. Since we
Can you turn up the brightness? I can't.
Together,
this is max brightness, dude.
All is absolutely wonderful. Conrad and Natalie's hands remain safely
I can
away
make it
from each
darker
other's throats
to prove a point.
And firmly at the helm. Our stores are full, and the bandits still too disorganized to raid them, just as the good Lady Jane and Lord Underhill intended.
Are you a lord? Lubor's going to be one too. They're going to make him the Lord of Dalamil, because of how he stopped all the grown-ups from fighting.
It's the mayor of Dalamil, dear child, and the vote hasn't taken place just yet.
Ah, he's going for the
But
mayorship.
If the people wish me to lead them, I shall. And my first act will be to build a school so that menaces like you two learn not to interrupt your elders. Speaking of menaces,
There isn't many people that want to get into like politics and stuff that don't have like I don't know,
I'm afraid the example
nefarious
Conrad and Natalie
intentions.
set
There's
in
not a whole lot of
putting
like wholesome
aside their
people.
differences in presenting a united front might have caught the bandits' attention, and they might have elected to take a similar
Like there's even
approach.
people like around here that are
Therefore,
elected
what one could
officials
call
that
a league of
what they try to do is they try to get voted in like I think in like 2 terms, and if they do, they secure themselves like a lifelong pension. So you kind of know what they're doing, and it's kind of like
laws, and they grow
kind of
more
risky good luck
organized
being
by
that
the
way in
day.
politics. Yeah,
We'll fight them all off just like last time, no matter how many of them there are.
we need more of it though, Rico. We need good people.
Of course we will. If we continue to work together,
If Riku runs for president
challenge we choose to face
in 2024,
the longer we avoid facing this one, the more difficult it will be.
You gotta start your campaign right now, though.
The only way to
although I can't vote.
Might be
Going to play RuneScape, I dislike the graphics right now. Okay, man, no problem.
To nip these efforts at organization in
Not gonna lie, I think RuneScape's graphics are a little worse, but you do you, and you have fun. What is RuneScape look like?
That they never do.
I would never.
Perhaps a certain Lord Underhill might be willing to lend us his aid once more.
Yeah, RuneScape is like significantly worse, my guy. How could I refuse?
How could I refuse? Thank you, my lord.
If we're just talking like
Victor will fill you in on the
graphics.
particulars. I have him stationed by the desert gate, receiving and collating reports from my scouts. Such an amenable soul. He reminds me of you. I'll go and speak with him.
What's the difference between a lord and a mayor?
A League of Outlaws.
We're just picking off a bunch of various quests here and there. So yeah, I guess that's what's happening, right? Is the sun is just kind of periodically getting blocked out by a bunch of clouds, right? Appears to be what's happening. Victor!
Still in Dalamil, Victor.
Ah, Sid.
But it was made in 1998.
I did.
That's fair, but I'm saying if you're not enjoying a game based on its graphics, playing an older game with worse graphics.
Saved from one fate, it would seem remiss to abandon it to another.
I'm just saying.
A sentiment Master Lubor certainly isn't shy about exploiting. Hence my doing his bidding yet again.
It's one of the reasons why I'm not really digging Enshrouded. Everyone's kind of playing Enshrouded. I'm just like, I'm not liking the look of it.
He asked for my aid in putting down the bandits. And he said that you might be able to help me find them.
I meant brightness. Oh, brightness is a different
time. I was on my way to speak with Conrad about how to organize our forces. There are more camps in the vicinity than we can safely strike at once. But we must strike together.
Overall,
we must strike
like I'm watching
as
on
many camps as we can.
Streamlabs desktop. I can see what you guys see.
League of theirs time to rally
I don't think it
its
looks
forces.
All right. Which camp shall I take?
There's one upriver, just out there across the dunes.
Leave it with me.
Now there could be maybe some settings within Elgato itself that maybe I can look into for next stream. All right. We haven't hopped on Ambrosia once, and we're going to do that right now.
If those ne'er-do-wells want to band together, let them. They'll be no match for us.
Ready, go?
Fly, Ambrosia. Whoop! Blup! On the lowest brightness setting, and it's okay to me, but things are much darker because of it. Sorry to be the one complaining, I barely do. No, it's all good, man. You're not complaining, you're just voicing your opinion. I'm fine. So, Riku, you get your phone turned down?
That must be the camp Victor mentioned. Come on then, Toggle. Be safe.
Toodles.
That's him. The one who killed Locke and Finger. Take his head off.
Try not to get hit. Oh! Tried. Oh, he got me, you motherfucker! Laptop, the brightness hurts my brain and strains my eyes. But that'll do it. Actually, let's try this. So you can just dodge that way. Okay, I like it. We gotta get this guy. Freedom, Binge, would you rather wear pajamas to work or a swimsuit to work? Pajamas, easily. Let freedom ring.
I'd better let Victor know.
Taichuan is done at 12:30.
Where are you?
What a slacker. What a slacker.
Ah, I see the bandits didn't pose you any trouble.
I feel like the only way that my job would be able to allow me to get out early is if I was the person preceding myself throughout the week.
We need you back in
because I know the work I did leading up to each day, so I could get done early.
They're saying that
But as Mr. Slacker to you, my apologies.
What?
Mr. Slack?
Seems that one of our parties wasn't as thorough as they should have been. They let one of the bandits escape, and his escape route took him right through Dalamil.
Oh no.
Some of the children spotted him, and he was about to silence them. And when Lubor felled him with a bolt of magic, and without a crystal.
But that's not possible.
It is, if he's a bearer and has been hiding it all these years, which is what people are saying. If he has, well, I wouldn't blame him.
I'll really work
no
hard.
Man is branded by choice. Still, all those people see is a man who's lied to them all his life. One who was made a leader of himself when the world believed he should have been a
I
slave.
work half the year. Ah, okay.
I don't know where we go from here, but I know
The heart
one thing.
cut off the word half.
Lubor needs all the friends he can get right now.
You're right.
So Lubor is a bearer of like what? Rama? There isn't any other like lightning icons, I don't think. Interesting.
And now everyone knows.
Binge, would you rather go back in time during the Civil War or during World War II?
I made it a habit to keep a crystal close at hand for just such an occasion. And
neither.
When that occasion arose,
Civil War, because
to
I'm a
reach for
Canadian and Civil War won't impact me.
it was
Have
bound
fun.
to come out sooner or later.
We're sorry, Lubor.
Just because I'm alive during the Civil War doesn't mean I'm taking place
But we just
in the
couldn't
fight,
anymore.
right?
There's nothing to be
World
sorry
War II,
for.
I'd probably get shipped out.
I rather enjoyed playing the hero for once. All that matters to me is that you two are safe.
Need that YouTube Twitch money.
Look at him talking to his betters like it's nothing.
All lies, I'll wager. Just like the ones he fed us all these years.
Once people make up their minds, it's hard to change them.
Facts.
We need to do something, and quickly.
Now, Riku, like my
Convince
answer.
the people not to let their prejudices.
It's
blind
true,
them.
y'all Americans have your
Convince
own
them
little
that
fights if you
nothing
want.
has changed. That their enemy lies outside these walls, not within them.
That was an easy question. Yeah.
You're right.
He's thinking up another one. I'm
Speak to
certain of it.
everyone.
I'm glad you agree.
I am certain of it.
I'll handle the townsfolk. I'm a Dalmec born and bred. They listen to me. You head to the tavern. Make Conrad and Natalie remember who Lubor really is. They know that Lubor and I are friends. I might
Fuck
not
Lubor.
make for the most
Sick of
impartial
Lubor.
of interlocutors. Lord Underhill of Randalar's League of Merchants
Randalar's League
is a trusted and impartial mediator of note.
I'll do what I can.
Though Canada was there in the war. The Civil War? Binge, would you rather have the best lasagna
Stay
or the
here with
best
the children.
burrito? I like
promise
burritos.
anything,
but my wife makes a really good lasagna. I don't know if it's
And
the
that
best
is
lasagna, but
all I
it's
can
pretty
ask of
good.
you.
It's a spinach lasagna, which will make Normandy's like stomach turn, right? He needs the meat.
Why you take
Normandy needs the meats in his mouth.
Why do they always have to make such a fuss outside?
Indicating he wants something in his mouth. I'm sorry.
Forgive me for disturbing you, but could I have a moment of your time?
I've seen your face before.
As have I, Lord Underhill.
Y'all our
wasn't
brother.
it? Of the League of Merchants.
And I'm a fair brother at that, right?
That's right. I wanted to speak to you about Lubor.
The rumors that he's a bearer. All true, I'm afraid.
He'll never be mayor now. Not if I have anything to do with it.
But what of his wares? Bearer or no, his steel is highly valued throughout the Republic. In this at least he's done the town a service. Might that not earn him a little leniency?
Leniency? He pretended to be one of us when he was laughing behind our backs all the while.
There's
I'm
still
sorry,
a lot
my
of
lord,
like
but he lied to us. He lied to you. He cannot be trusted.
I don't know, like slavery vibes in this game.
Will you drive him from his home?
If you have the mark of a
Close his
bearer,
forge?
then you're like a lesser
Perhaps.
human or something, which is like garbage.
That is a question for the people of Dalamil, and they will thank you not to get involved.
Like, they're treating me with respect, and I have clearly the mark of a bearer. It don't make sense.
The townsfolk have made their minds up. There was nothing I could do.
Nor I. Conrad and Natalie refused to consider anything but their own wounded pride.
You never know. Once their anger is cooled, they might see things differently. For now, we should report back to Lubor.
All right.
Still run for mayor if that's your goal. If you're trying to, like, be
Why do they always have to make
good for the people, and let your actions speak, right?
I assume the situation is hopeless?
There's still hope.
But, you know, a little bit of hope. Not much.
But perhaps not in this lifetime, I think it's fair to say.
You mustn't think like that, Lubor. Give them time. They'll come around. We'll talk some sense into them in the end, you'll see.
No, you won't. And your efforts would be better spent elsewhere.
But Lubor...
Rosina would often tell me that steel does not lie. That a blade is a reflection of the smith who forged it. To yourself be true. That was her point. Rather an ironic one when you consider that her life was taken with a blade of her own making.
Wow. She got murdered by a blade that she made.
She was always true to herself and what she believed in, right to the end. And so must I be. I must do what I know to be right, no matter what.
I think I'm gonna try to pick off a couple more quests, and then I'm gonna go make some lunch. Craving some noodles, man. I like noodles.
What that is. I must embrace my new role of villain.
Binge, would you rather go back in time to become a gladiator,
to unite against,
or to become a samurai?
For only united can they hope to stand against the threat that awaits
Samurai
them.
are cooler.
I'll need to make a suitably dramatic exit, of course.
But I think their goal is to die in battle, right?
You're the only one who was ever kind to us.
Gladiator.
We'll be all alone.
Did they actually fight lions and shit, or is that just in the movies?
Again.
Lions and tigers.
Trust me, little ones. It is for the best that I go. Not only for the town, but for you, too.
Samurai.
I
want to visit Japan.
These children need you.
What? It's lunchtime there? Samurai sounds cool, but it's scary. Yeah, exactly. They do fight lions.
Take it, Victor.
Yeah, I'm not gonna fight a lion.
It's over.
Over, you say?
Yeah, it's 12:42, Riku. It's actually past lunch.
And these children to the wolves?
So I'm thinking about 1 o'clock.
I
to go
thought you were
upstairs, get
better
myself
than
something to
this.
eat.
But it seems you had me fooled as well.
Victor.
Come on, Victor.
Forget it. Do what you will.
You sure you're making the right choice, Lubor?
Come on, Victor.
Of those available to me, I believe it's the best one. Yes. But where are my manners? Here. Your reward for clearing out that bandit camp.
We get a reward, just the same.
Right then. I have packing to do.
If there's anything I can do. Anything.
I'll bear it in mind. Thank you.
What did we get? Complete a quest. Good experience. 2,800. Lions and other people. One thing we definitely did get is we got enough renown that if we go back to the hideaway, which we can go to like finish up a couple quests anyways. If we talk to, what's it called? I keep forgetting what it's called.
Covered in nicks and lumps.
Where people give me like
It's a wonder they can still
shit.
walk.
What's it called? What's it called? What's it called? I won't remember a time.
How may I help you
The
today, Clive?
Patron's Whisper. So we get this one. Oh, we get some more unlocked? No, we already had those. A fitting performance. Natalie reports an unexpected surplus in Dalamil's stores and, as a means of showing the town's gratitude for past assistance, has expressed her distinct wish that one Lord Underhill partake in their good fortune.
Here you are.
I don't know what the clutch mine does.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
We just got some good ability points. Oh yeah. I don't think leveling that up makes a lot of sense. Attacking with O while sliding contemporary freeze enemies. It's actually not that bad. Upgrade that one. I think that's smart. And this is the other one we've been using. Nope. That's what we've been using, but I don't really like it. I'm going to switch to Ice Age. Shit. Let's try that. Anything new here? Nope, gotta earn that. Would you rather be person invented the phone or person who invented electricity? Is Tesla the one that's credited with inventing electricity? And who did the phone? Is it Alexander Graham Bell? But I think there's like disputed claims as to who actually invented some of these things.
Ah, the man himself.
We were just about to make a start on that sword I promised you.
It's funny, but none of this would have been possible without your help.
Electricity. Why not?
You remember
then Elon Musk can have a car
grip.
company that he calls Binge
The
instead
steel,
of Tesla,
meanwhile,
right?
will be tempered in
Right.
a fire, burning the cinders you charmed out of old Zoltan here. And that whetstone from the Outer Isles, that'll be what gives the blade its edge. And the final flourish will be my talented colleagues engraving.
A team effort led by the greatest blacksmith alive.
Now, save that talk to the thing's finished, yeah? Right. I'm ready if
Look
you
at the
are.
teamwork.
To the bellows it is then.
Love it. What are they making? They're making a beat. That's what they're making. Sometime later. When eternity later.
Bugger me.
Nikola Tesla also tried to make a device to blow up a planet. Ooh. Bro, that's got like a serrated edge and everything, like a butter knife.
Sword to end all swords.
Ragnarok?
Ragnarok.
It's quite something.
Dude, doing these quests really pays off.
Trust you'll take good care of it.
Thank you. Both of
We
you.
just bought the ice brand though.
Does this make you pair the greatest craftsman alive then?
Ragnarok.
This.
Ragnarok might be the best
This was just following the footsteps
sword
of
in
the
this
great
game, not including the
It'll take more
DLC.
than that to
I
earn
think
us
the
our
best
place in
one's
history.
technically in the DLC.
But we're up for the challenge. Here.
A list of materials.
Zoltan and I got talking on the long road back from Dravoist.
We reckon with those items there, we could craft something even better than the Ragnarok. Something worthy of a legendary outlaw like yourself.
That's a weapon I'd like to see. You leave this list with me.
I was hoping you'd say that.
One legend at a time, eh, lads?
So, are we getting the
Before
Ragnarok?
you start on the next, who fancies raising a cup to friendship reforged?
Good idea. No more drinking to forget my past. It's about time I had something to celebrate.
Then tap the kegs! Vulcan's boys are on their way!
Like I said, I don't mind getting the Ragnarok if that's what we currently get. Probably do. I hate that we just forged up a ice brand for nothing. We get the Ragnarok. 325, 325. Ancient Ashen legend purports that one day the Age of Dominus will draw to a close in an epic clash of icons that sets the land ablaze, cleansing it of foulness and allowing for its rebirth, a clash that they call Ragnarok. We got a Goddard Damarug diagram detailing the steps to forge a sword that might slay a god. Necessary for crafting the sword, Goddard Damarung. That's a terrible name for a sword. Goddard Damarug recipe unlocked. What a name. Do I have... That's the ice brand. Ragnarok. It's better. I want to see what's required for the Goddard Hammer Run. So we'll do that one in a second. Use the forge.
What do you want?
Right there. Oh, so this one requires the Ragnarok as well. Orichel, Come, Dark Steel, and Primitive Battlehorn. If Ragnarok was forged to mark the War of the Gods, then Goddar Damarung, meaning Twilight of the Gods, was forged to mark the fall of those self-same deities. That's pretty cool, man. Can I reinforce anything?
That it? Fine.
Maybe we'll start this Blacksmith Blues.
I never thought me and Zoltan would ever speak again, let alone work together. And if it hadn't been for you, we wouldn't. You've been a good friend of me, Clive. The best.
I'm his best friend? Okay, so...
See that sword of yours stays oiled.
Oh, don't tell me we've run out of power.
That's it for that. Something else to activate here. Binge, see you tomorrow for Breakfast with Binge. Absolutely, dude. Happy to see you tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be playing probably Monster Crown is what I'm hoping to play. Part of me wants to continue with this so we can move on to Final Fantasy
she's still here.
7 Reunion Crisis Core.
Want to know how to tell if the world's going to rack and ruin? Look for busy blades.
Oh damn! Need to sleep early.
Just because the heavens have gone to rack and ruin it.
You should just get some sleep early regardless, Riku. You gotta get some rest. Did you use those codes I sent you? I did not, man. I haven't played it since last time I played it. But I do have that list still.
Ah, Clive. I was just about to send for you. I'd like you to take something to Sir Wade up in Eastpool. Seeds for planting.
Have you played the game too,
They
man?
started growing their own food. I'll keep providing them with whatever they need in the meantime, of course. But if Eastpool's going to survive, it's got to be able to fend for
Dude, it's a
itself.
cool looking sword I got on.
As have those poor bearers. They've lived their whole lives in servitude, but now they're their own masters. Small wonder they ain't got the foggiest how to provide for themselves. So it's up to us to teach them. And if you're wondering why you, well, the Wagoneers taking supplies
I haven't
up that
still
way
doing
have been coming
Nexamon.
back
Oh, that's
with
good, man.
more and more reports of Akashic.
I gotta get to
around the village
Nexamon
of Ley.
Extinction
Sir
here soon
Wade's
too.
putting a brave face on it.
Probably
But I think even
after
he's starting to worry.
I'm done Monster
And if he's
Crown, I'll
likely
start
to share
doing the
those
sequels of
concerns
those
with
games,
anyone,
right?
It's you.
Alright.
Alright.
I'll prioritize this one.
Thanks.
This is the one we're gonna end with.
Ask if I didn't have to.
All the ads I watch
That should be enough to
send
keep 'em in
a
Gazal
check in the
Greens for
mail.
a few years at least.
They should be skippable.
Gazal
And that's only
Greens.
because you backed out and backed in,
Not
right?
the most mouth
There should be none
crop,
like
I'll admit.
midstream.
But they're hardy, they grow fast, and they fill a hole. Better that than something that'll
That's
wither
what people
away
say about
at
Binge.
first
She's good enough to
frost.
fill a hole.
And chocobos love them too, which is no small thing. When I say all of us need to pull together to get Eastpool back
She
on
said
its
chocobo.
feet, I mean all of us.
It's chocobo,
They
isn't
ain't
it?
exactly succulent, but cook 'em right, and they're just about bearable.
I'll take your word for it.
Anyway, Sir Wade'll know what to do with them. And if he don't, well, I'll go up there and show him myself.
I'm sure you will.
We'll prioritize this one and we'll get this one done. Move from phone to PC, working on shorts while I listen. Cool, man. So, speak with Wade. Where's Wade? Probably gotta go on foot. 500 yards away. This is the one we're gonna do before we wrap.
So sturdy, even a bandit.
Just out of nowhere. I'm testing a few new things and see how people like it. Sounds promising, sir. Hello. I can't go across the water now. Uh-oh. Kick anything in your way. Taishuan, this is you. What a kick! Almost there. I figured new stuff that Clip Chimp can do. I was like a kid on Christmas. Nice. Dude, I could have teleported here.
Back to the stables, girl.
It didn't seem like it was a spot that I could go to. Oh, well, we're here now. What was me? The thing I just kicked to the face. That was you. An uncanny resemblance. Oh yeah, my brother.
Ah, Lord Rossfield. What brings you to Eastpool? A delivery from Martha.
The Gashel Greens. Plant these, brother.
These are Gazal green seeds. Martha's keen to cut the apron strings, then, is she?
They're called Gashel Greens. She
I
even said
jest,
it.
Of course.
See, there's different pronunciations within the
I
games.
thought we might be able to revive the old wheat fields, but they'd long since gone to seed. Only
I remember this when
without
Binge
the
says,
seeds.
"Help!"
Martha was
I'd be
hoping
like,
he might
"That's
be able
what
to show the
lucky-
bearers how to plant and tend these.
Help Lucky whenever I call for
so
help.
that they'll be
It's
able
funny.
to fend for themselves.
That's not a bad idea.
Help.
These bearers had only recently escaped.
What time are you able to play till tonight, dude? I'm off tomorrow, so I can stay up a little later. Want to try to get some work done on Dark Souls.
Of providing for themselves and their loved ones. Unless we teach them how to live like free men, I fear that all we have achieved in bringing them here is to exchange one master for another.
My wife's really taking
Not that
advantage of the
myself
benefits
and
that
the
just
Guardians
kicked
have
in
been the
for
best
work.
example to them so far.
She
Subsisting
so
almost
far has
entirely
gone
on Martha's charity as we do.
wants to see a doctor,
It's about
which
time
was
we
necessary.
all started to provide for
And she's already got. Yesterday she went and got a
Bearers
massage
and
while I was
guardians
working all
alike.
goddamn day. I like that she actually takes advantage of that stuff.
Unfortunately,
I
been a
got
little
an
too
early
busy
morning,
of
so
late
not
to
too
focus
late,
on
but
much
you guys can
besides
keep going.
bolstering
No,
our
no, I
defenses.
like. I don't like doing that.
Alarming reports of
If it's like just for exploration or something, maybe. But I don't like doing that, man.
So wait,
I like playing together.
Damn it all. I thought we'd have more
Jesus,
time.
I'm gonna break this.
Gather the men in the square. Send to the rest for reinforcements.
Yes, Sir Wade.
Yes, Sir Wade.
The Horde.
A Kashek, a veritable legion of them.
You guys
They've
ever
been seen
see
prowling around the northern reaches for a while now.
Split?
We don't have the numbers to hold back
The
a swarm
Horde is
that
in that.
size.
The latest
I
would be
had hoped to
11.
build
Okay,
a
cool.
perimeter wall so that myself and the Guardians might be able to defend.
So we have a hard out at 11.
Now you're out of time.
Precisely.
We start at 8, 9, 10,
If
11.
reinforcements from the rest
3.
arrive before they do, we may just scrape through, but I fear that's rather an enormous if.
What if you could call on reinforcements from Eastpool?
You mean the bearers? We brought them here so they might live, not die fighting for their lives.
So wait. You said you lacked men to defend the village. Are the bearers not men? Do they not wish to see Eastpool saved, though they may not be trained soldiers like your guardians? What help they are able to offer could still prove the difference between victory and defeat.
Yeah, and they're probably more than willing to defend a place that's willing to take them in as like refugees.
You're right, my lord. I will appeal to them.
If I needed a place to go, and that place I went to for refuge needed help, hey, let's go. I think that's fair.
My friends, I humbly beg your aid.
I mean, they all
We
look like they're
Guardians are
malnourished.
few
That doesn't
and our
help,
enemies
but
many. But I swear we can defeat them with you at our side.
yeah, they don't look quite ready for it.
Send us to the slaughter. To serve as bait for those fiends so that you and your men might be spared.
He's taking it the wrong way.
To think we trusted you. Say what you will. A home is not worth dying for.
But it is worth fighting for.
Exactly. Be a pessimistic guy if you want. You're not going to die
Wade
if you win.
fights to give you lot a chance. Just like I do. Just like Sid does. We all wanted to give you a home where you could be free. And you got one, didn't you? This place, Eastpool. This is your village, your home. And if you don't
A
fight
home
to protect
is
what's
worth
yours,
fighting for.
you'll lose it. You know I'm right. This world wants to take everything from you. Everything.
Unless, like I said, unless you know it just means certain death.
Your freedom,
Right?
your very lives.
Looks depressing. Well, the fact that they're trying to, like,
Are you going to stand by
you
and
know,
let that
motivate a
happen
bunch
to
of people that look like they're, like, sick and dying.
Are you going to accept fate like good little Bran did and die, having never stood up for yourselves? Or will you fight like
She's gonna
free
fight
men
with a
and
fucking
women?
frying pan, guys. Come on. She's gonna lead the fight with a frying pan, and you guys are like, don't really wanna. Today is the state of play for the Final Fantasy VII game coming out. I've seen people waiting for that, waiting for the live to kick in.
All right. Give me a sword. I never dreamt I'd have a home of my own. And now that I have,
Some new info and maybe
I
footage
don't
should be
want to
released.
lose
Yeah,
it.
I mean, if they're gonna do a state of play,
I will protect what's mine.
Final Fantasy
or
IV
die
vibes.
trying.
We all will.
Real 4
Free men and women
or fake 4?
fighting together. For Eastpool! For Eastpool!
Give them some armor. Give them a sword's nice, but give them some armor to defend themselves as well. How come no one's got a shield? There's not one person with a shield. Even the guys that were named the Black Shields didn't have shields.
Don't mention it.
Give them a
Just
fucking
promise me
frying
one
pan
thing,
that they
that
could
you'll
like
show them
tie
how
to their
freeborn
forearm.
fight.
That's a shield. Give them something.
Gladly.
Especially if it's a cast iron frying pan, bruh. Good luck to computers who get Final Fantasy VII.
Well, if it was numbers
Real
you were
4.
lacking,
Do you know what
certainly
I'm
won't
talking
be
about?
now.
Not really.
Thanks to you.
I assume there's a point in the game where they have to, like,
Oh, I just love
you
the
know,
sound
motivate
of
the
my own
people
voice.
to band together or something.
Lord Rossfield, my lady, we're ready.
But no, I don't get
So what's the plan of
reference.
action?
We'll divide our forces into several small detachments, each made up of guardians, bearers, and guards from the rest. These will position themselves at strategic points around the village.
Wake gang up.
Upon engaging with the
I don't
Akashic,
remember, dude.
each detachment will keep the creatures
I
occupied
played
as best
4.
they can.
I know I didn't beat
steadily
it.
retreating all
So
the
long
while.
ago, man. Probably over 20 years ago.
I am. We will have neither the time nor the resources to treat the wounded, so injuries
I'm not
must be
platinum in any
avoided
of these
at all
games,
costs.
so the goal is to
Instead,
beat them,
we will
get
focus
the
purely
most
on
out of the
defense
story
at
and the
first.
gameplay,
By
and
coordinating
then move on
our
to the next Final
withdrawal through
Fantasy.
the use of
In
messengers
no
drawn from
specific
among the
order, but
bearers,
we are going to
we
beat them
will
all
aim to have the
eventually.
swarm converge at a point
I think
of
what Normandy's doing is like
With luck,
a noble
point will be the village square.
feat
The
to try to
perfect place for
platinum
our
them
most
all, but
able warriors
like
to
he's been doing
surround
10
them
for like
and
over a
fall
year
upon
now
them.
or close to it.
And for you
It's
and I
literally
to
going to take
finish
him
them
forever.
A sound plan, but one that'll require a leader with a cool head and strong nerves to coordinate the retreat. I'd say you have both in abundance, Sir Wade, but you'll be needed. Please, leave the last of the fighting to me.
Ha! And let you have all the glory.
Sir Wade, they're here.
Then you know what you must do.
I don't think it would take long for me to beat
We work together.
Final Fantasy 1.
Everyone playing their part. Each shielding the other that no man might fall. That Eastpool might live on.
I also have Strangers of
Rosaria.
Paradise, which is kind of like
Rosaria.
it's kind of like a quasi prequel
We've no time to
remake
argue,
of
my
1.
lord. I'll do as you ask.
I'd like to play that one too.
Then I will do as you ask.
By the way, this
Suppose
game
we
is on
better
deal
do
right
our
now.
bit
It's been on
too
deal
then,
since
eh?
like Christmas.
Right you are.
Kind of wish I didn't get it full price, but matters if you play the Pixel Remaster. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to play the Pixel Remasters of them, man. I don't like the look of them. They all look like a mobile game. And technically, anything you play on a phone is technically a mobile game, but...
The calm before the storm.
Alright, let's get some fighting in. Some fighting.
And here it comes. I will not let this village fall. Stay down!
That's pretty good. I'll try to get the guy to the sky. There we go. So the one I have for Final Fantasy 1 is the one for Final Fantasy Origins. That's the one I'm used to. I like that. Boom. Cody streaming, going to pop in and say hi. If I missed the end of your stream, have a good one. Hey, you too, man. Say hi to Cody for me, Mr. Redux. That wasn't a bad fight.
That's the last of them.
Lord Rossfield, change of plan.
What is it?
Owl from the rest. An Akashic
What's he playing?
Carl's been sighted on Rhiannon's ride and is headed in their direction.
I'm gonna guess Fortnite.
Well, the better half of her guard is here. So wait, how many Akashic remain in East Pool?
Hard to say. My men are
he's
still facing some
playing
resistance, but I think the worst is behind us.
Resident Evil 4.
I could order a detachment or two to fall back and...
No. Let them finish the job. You stay here too, Sir Wade. Your men need you. I'll go after the Curl. Join me only when East Pool is won.
If you're sure, my lord. May the Founder protect you.
Welcome back, Normandy. There. There's a link there to Cody Redux. Make for Rhiannon's ride. Number 1. Oh, we're close. We're close. I just want to finish the rekindling of the flame too.
Next one's mine.
That's the goal.
I might not know one.
I feel like maybe I was supposed to take the.
Let's go.
There's like an elevator to go down. That might have been the way to go. Well, seems like we'll get there. This is Normandy right here. Penis. This is Riku. I'm sure. The love taps, guys. Ooh, it's a curl. Not Riku. It's like, why'd you hit me, bro?
With me, Toggle.
That means you're one of the boys, Riku.
Nice try.
Don't mistake my abuse for anything other than love. Ow. Ow. I mean, people thought I was a boy, so it works. Not once they knew ya. That just means you fit in really well with us. How was this?
Too slow. Nice try.
Oh! I think I told you too. My wife thought you were a boy too, having never spoken to you. Be very manly and tough. Gotcha. Curl Whisker. We've got that before. It's good for crafting.
All right. Back to Eastpool.
Oh, okay. The story just brings you there. Handy. Handy dandy. Yeah, but that happens. Boys migrate to boys games. Maybe. I don't watch many girls play games. I watched Starshine.
Lord Rossfield. The car, is it?
It's dead.
Who else have we watched? Soren.
Thank the founder.
We watched you when you had content.
And for you, my lord. We were able to eradicate the rest of the horde.
A little bit of Edith when Edith does content. It's more
attacks,
in Law 420.
All seems quiet for now. I hesitate to say it, but I think it
my
might
first
be
collab ever was with Pomshi Productions, right?
Might.
So Pomshi, but she's not like a gamer. Although she has done gaming.
We did it.
Haven't seen her in a while. I should stop by her channel and say hello. Just been busy, right? Which is probably the same for her.
My friends.
Just life. Adult.
Thank you.
No, Sir Wade. It's us who should be thanking you. You brought us together. Showed us what it
now they
means
have
to
like
fight for
self-worth.
what you hold dear.
We never had nothing to call our own before. We didn't know what it meant to protect it, but now we do. We really do.
Look at
Forgive
that.
us, Sir Wade.
These guys had a complete
You
180.
and your people saved us, and still we doubted you. But there's no doubt in my mind anymore. We're free men now, so we have to start acting like it. We have to fight to protect what's ours, to protect Eastpool.
It's crazy they gave them 0 armor, though.
We all shall. Together. This is our home. And if anyone or anything tries to take it away...
That being said, I feel like there was
have us
more
to answer to.
prior to us fighting, so they might have lost a couple, which sucks.
Let's get to work.
This village isn't going to rebuild itself.
I love that. Maybe some of them actually didn't go to the fight.
They're not slaves anymore.
Nope. See, I told you there's a lot of like slavery, like undertones and stuff.
They're Rosarians. Your father took pity on the bearer's plight, and I believe if he was still with us today, this is what he would have wanted.
I believe you might be right.
I shall remain here, my lord, and do what I can to help rebuild the village. After all,
See, a guy like
this
this
is my home
would be
now,
a
too.
great mayor for like Eastpool.
And I could hardly call myself an Eastpoolian if I didn't pull my weight.
I think you'll find it's East Pudlian, Sir Wade.
East Pudlian?
But you should be proud all the same. I'll have to pull my weight too. Can't have the rest getting outclassed. Speaking of which, I ought to be getting back.
Can we continue to count on your support, Martha?
I like how they have like a friendly rivalry.
Of course. And I'd be counting on yours too. Us
Time to get him out of the game.
Rosarians have got to stick together, haven't we?
Indeed we have.
And Clive,
Why, 'cause he's
come
in
by
politics
the Golden
now?
Stables when you get the chance. I ain't paid you for delivering them seeds yet.
All right. I will.
She's not wrong. That quest isn't done until I get my payment.
Lord Rossfield, do you remember our very first mission together? Clearing the goblins from the Stillwind marshes?
I do remember that, actually.
How could I forget?
There's one sight that I shall never forget. You, facing off against that giant Morble.
I feel like you're doing the game a disservice if you don't actually
Since that
partake
day,
in a
there
lot
have
of
been
these
more
side
than
quests.
A few times when I felt like giving up. When the odds
It
seemed
really
so
fleshes out
stacked
like
in
the
enemy's favor,
NPCs.
I thought I may as well just lay down my sword and surrender. But every time I would think back to the look in your eyes that day and remember what it means to be a shield. Know that whatever trials Eastpool may face, I shall never lose courage. Thanks to you.
Dude, I feel like I have a bunch of Final Fantasy VII games.
You have always been a true shield.
The original Final Fantasy VII, Dirge of
I know that
Cerberus,
Eastpool, and indeed all of Rosaria,
Final Fantasy VII
will be
Remake,
safe in your hands.
Crisis Core Reunion.
Thank you, my
I feel
lord.
like there's a bunch of them.
I know the rest of the world will be safe in yours.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I'll do my
Like
best.
5? Seems like a lot. So we gotta head to Martha's Rest now. Speak with Martha. Alright. Let's finish this one up. We have a lot of quests that we can pick off. I can do some of them off screen, if need be. Or this is where we pick up next episode. I have no intention of taking on that dragon until I'm like level 45 at least. Because I think that guy was level 50.
The hero returns. It's lucky you came by when you did, eh? Not only did my seeds get delivered, but you went and saved Eastpool and all.
I just did what I could.
My timing's impeccable.
It's only right that you get rewarded for it. Take it before I change my mind.
Yeah.
Thank you, Martha.
Although, like, he kicked the crap out of me.
So,
I
he's
felt like I
both
was
finally
getting
back
slightly
on his
better and
feet
better
again.
each time I fought him.
And a home to free bearers. Who'd have thought we'd see the day, eh?
Well, it was your idea.
I know
Day,
that,
eh?
but I never stopped to think what it would mean. Bearers in charge of themselves, thinking for themselves, working for themselves. Like your hideaway, but not even
I made a
hidden
new
away.
custom emoji.
But
Oh,
I
that's
suppose
exciting,
the
dude.
rest ain't much different nowadays. You know, bearers living free like that reminds me of when I first met Sid. Loath as I am to recall that particular day.
I take it you didn't always see eye to eye. What happened?
Well, if you really want to know, I started doing what
What's
I
it
do
say? Oh,
long
is it
before I met
drugs?
Sid. In fact, that's how I met him. Or at least how he came to meet me. He showed up at the stables one
That's
day,
funny.
asking questions about who'd been buying up bearers. Found
Hey,
he
hey,
knows
Lucky,
what
what's
he
going on,
thought I
buddy?
was doing with them. Running a hunt, poking around in their innards.
Can't
Something
believe you
awful
two
anyway. Me,
let me do
I
that.
thought
Hey.
he was a new constable.
It's because it's
Thought the
art
game was
and
up.
it's not like the word,
But somehow
technically,
we
right?
both managed to work out
That's
what
hilarious.
each
How you
other
doing,
was
Lucky,
about.
today? We're about to wrap up here, man.
And before I knew it, the cheeky arse was
What is it? Not
rattling
quite
on
a
at me
3-hour
about
stream,
how
but
I was doing it
close.
all wrong. After all my
Drugs.
hard work. Told me I was giving them relief, but not freedom. That my bearers were still
I like
dying
that
as
art, like of a
slaves.
chocobo. It'd be kind of cool having
Right
somewhere.
under my skin it did. Told him if he didn't like it, he could bugger off and report me to the garrison.
She said booger, but they didn't spell
Do you know
booger.
what
They
he
put bugger.
did? He smiled. And then he laughed.
It's kind of the only meme I have on my channel.
And then I did the same. We made a pact that day that whenever one of us was in need,
If you
the
give me
other
some
would
time, I
always
could
be
think
there
of
for him.
some other memes that we have as well. I'm certain.
Well, we both wanted the same thing.
I feel like
to
Poogie
make
could have like
life
boobies and
better
stuff,
for
right?
bearers.
He's got that one down.
Just like your dad. Do you know I was born right around the time Elwyn became Archduke? Growing up, I saw how he tried to change things.
Archduke, isn't
He
it?
certainly didn't lack for ambition, that one.
Archduke? Who's Arch?
Indeed. But the loftier one's ambitions, the harder they are to achieve. Which is why those of us who follow in their footsteps need to finish what
How
people
many
like Sid
how many members
and
do you
my
have currently,
father
Normandy?
started.
Because depending on how many members you
you're
have,
right,
it
aye.
allows you more and more
If we don't manage
emojis.
it, there's always them who come after us.
Lucky's got 17
thing we've
members
got a few
currently, so he
half-decent
could probably
sorts
put up like
waiting
10
in
or
the
something.
wings,
I have
eh?
four members.
It's
Okay.
almost enough to
I
give
think
you
when you
a
hit
little
like
bit of
7 or
home.
something like that, or maybe
just a little.
Maybe I thought 7 because maybe that's where I'm at.
Anyway, enough nattering. Better get back to work. Let's see about making everyone some dinner, shall we? The least
Maybe
the
a couple
folks who
more
saved
because of the
Eastbourne
ones that you
deserve
gave
is a
me. You
hot
gave me 5
meal.
gifted, right?
And you and me ain't gonna save the world on an empty stomach neither.
That
11?
sounds like a wonderful idea.
Give me my reward! Thank you. Rekindling the Flame 2, which makes me feel like there's another one. 4,800 experience. Fantastic. Martha's Rest signboard. Displayed in Clive's chambers. So I do technically have it in my room. I just don't have it in my room in real life. Not bad. Alright, guys. So I think this is a fantastic spot to mark the end of the episode. I'm just going to check the abilities to see if I can level up anything. No. 455? It's not good enough. What do we have for, like, notoriety? Is there a way to check that without having to go to the place? Let's just check the place. I need one more member to get more emoji spots. Oh, gotcha.
Covered in nicks and lumps, the lot of them. It's a wonder they can still walk.
Oh god, there's something new here too. Oh god, it scrolls down. So we're at the S rank, you know, status of the marks. That's Svarog and the Tricephalic Terror. The Tricephalic, that's the 3 dicks, right? 3 phallics? A caravan of traders traversing the Velcroy told me of a colossal beast they had encountered on their journey. To hear them tell it, it had the aspects of a dragon, a lion, and a scorpion all at once. I feel like we just beat that guy. I contested that it might be not but a mirage, a phantasm brought about by the desert heat, but the sweat which ran down their foreheads was cold, and the fear in their eyes real. So, Tricephalic, if it's 3 dicks, it's a Doug trio. We're looking for a Doug trio, guys. And still not enough for here for the Patron's Whisper. Let's take a look.
Help you today, Clive?
Nope, not quite.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
Alright, guys. Well, I'm going to put a bow on this episode, so let's hit that save. It's nice going up a level, and we get access to Shiva powers now, too. The last thing we're going to get is Odin's. We're getting there. Just remembered, ding dong bing bong! Making that one now. Dude, that's the easiest one you could do. That makes the most sense. But yeah, I'm going to wrap things up over here, guys. I got to go make some lunch for myself. So do your boy a favor and hit that like button and consider subscribing if you haven't already done so. There's a join button down below as long as you're not on like an iPhone or an iPad or something. Do that if you so choose. Normandy, thank you for stopping in. Riku with the thank you for stopping in as well. Love having you guys here. We had Lucky with the clam stamp. Didn't see that one. Thanks for stopping in, man. Hopefully next time, well, you'll see it tonight anyways. Hopefully next time I catch you better timing for the Breakfast with Binge, because I love hanging out with you. We had Taishawan. He stopped over to say hello to Cody Redux. There's a link there as well, guys. If you guys want to pop over and say hi to Cody, that'd be fantastic. We had Poogie Shot first, aka the PGG King himself. Viking Warrior. Let's keep us scrolling. We had Twisted J earlier in the day. We had Venus stopping in to say hello. He didn't say goodbye, but he said hello, and I'll take a hello. There's Twisted J. By the way, I didn't get a chance to ask him how Num was doing. Hopefully she's doing well. And then we had Andre, aka Zero. You guys do me a favor. You guys have a fantastic day. Hopefully I'll see you guys tonight on Dark Souls 3. Whether it be on my stream, Lucky stream, or Taishawan's stream. I just love having you guys on board. Made. Look at you, man. You're fast as hell at this. But until next time, remember, life is a game. Be sure to binge it. I hope to catch you guys in the next one. Toodles.